Welcome, one and all, to another edition of SoulSym Showcase. As usual, I am your host, SoulSym Mirak, and with us this evening, we have Zevril,
Don't forget to sign up for afterlife insurance.
Wondox,
I exist for everyone else to fail.
Vyrtuous,
Virtuous
Mo.
Said it was
only
going
has
to be
about
10
10
minutes
minutes.
late.
Okay, Mojo,
I am here.
and last but most assuredly, never least, Maha.
I'm here.
And in the gallery, we have a rare and special guest, the Commander Bold.
Oh, who, little old me? Don't look at me. No, seriously, don't look at me.
It is episode 22 of Aspects and Envoys. And when we last left our wonderful, intrepid adventurers, uh, there was a there was a birth. There's a birth that happened, and uh, during the mass birthing, there was interviews and a time dilated training montage hiatus. Um, involving Vyrtuous and Maha, which will be posted at a later date. Um, but now we are getting into the thick of things with um, where our resident prince was at the time all of this was going down. Um, and we will start with the Mojo, who ventured back to the Hall of Aspects to have a conversation with uh, balance. So, um, without much more ado, we will get into the biz. Um, Mojo, you have returned to Jolzima, the uh, once permafrosted uh, cove where the Hall of Aspects um, is situated and nestled. In the month that you all have been in, sorry, with the 3 weeks that you all have been uh, the acting aspects, and the 2 weeks that you've been in Urum Shaar, the frost, like the permanent snowfall that had plagued the area when you first ventured here, has started to um, peel back a bit, and the original marshy greenery of the area has started to reemerge a bit. Get rid of you. Um, and you are uh, walking into the keep, um, where everything went down, all the aspects, everything else. Um, yeah, we'll keep the image where it was. But what is going through your mind, and um, where are you heading as you walk through the streets of the slowly restoring uh, enclave or garrison that is the All of Aspects grounds?
I'm just, again, like you said, checking, making sure on the outside, getting a little distracted once I get here and see that there's actually like work being done, trying to make sure there's nothing that people need help with. But would probably after helping like maybe 2 or 3 people like transport stuff, he would kind of focus up and go straight to the hall and find ballots.
Okay. Um, so, uh, in the time that you were here previously, there was not a lot of shoulder rubbing and handshaking. So, people do accept your assistance, but uh, it's not readily apparent to them that you are one of their saviors from the the previous occupation of uh, Indibor and his subordinates. Um, so, as you walk into the hall itself, um, you're greeted by a few attendants, and they say, "How may we direct you on your visit today, sir?"
Uh, I'm here to see the big guy.
Oh, Master Sovereign, yes. He is where he always is, in his office, straight back to straight back the, uh, through the gathering hall and into the teleportation chamber. Um, you will find him. Well, you will find his receptionist just outside of his office.
Okay.
Enjoy your visit.
He's yeah, he's actually going to make a point to just continue to walk and not just freak these people out because it's like they've been through enough. Last thing they need to know is like, oh shit, that was an aspect. And it's just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to continue to keep going.
Fair enough. Um, and so you're walking through the hall. You see many of the people that you all saved, thawed out. Some of the faces seem familiar, um, and uh, um, the halls themselves are no longer covered in frost. There's no more bloodstains on the floors, and um, the broken pews and things that you remember seeing when you walked through here previously have all been restored. Uh, when you make it to the teleportation chamber, a young Goliath female stands at attention. She says, "Aspect of space, it is so good to see you. What brings you here today?"
I got to talk to Sovereign. There's some things I need to get clarification of.
Okay, most certainly, most certainly. Give me just 1 second. I will. Uh, Master Sovereign, uh, the aspect of space, Prince Mojo is here. Uh, what? Yeah, yeah, cinnamon, but cinnamon, come on. And the doors will fly open as if you were taking too long to move. Uh,
Hmm.
what do you want? You see Sovereign sitting at his desk with his feet propped up, leaning
It
back in his chair, and he's kind of like got his hand on his forehead, like he was in the middle of taking a nap and it was interrupted.
it's like things must be going well if you're taking naps.
And it's always nap time when time is in your hand. So, what
Yeah,
do you
I
need?
feel that. It's about Dar'Lathon.
He sits up in his, well, he takes his feet off of the desk. He's still leaning back, however. And what do you want to know about Dar'Lathon?
Um, so one is just getting more prepared for what we're walking into once we get there. A really big part of me just wants to, I don't know, take it over, make it a part of, you know. And I'm weighing my options, and I thought, why not come talk to the aspects who made it, an aspect who made it their base at one point? Is this worth it? Vampires. There's a lot of things that I've heard about this place that make me just want to start it over.
Made of my base is a bit of a overstatement, but um, in the short, what I can say, it's very rooted. That place. I've been there twice. First time, it was pretty messed up. We kind of like staged a little coup. We had no backing from the people to do so. We just went in there and killed the High Council. Uh, the other aspects at that time were hyper aggressive, is the way to put it. Um, and despite my protests, they didn't stay long enough. We didn't stay long enough to really do anything other than leave a power vacuum. Um, last time I was there, it was better, but still very discomforting. Um, the the segregated districts of the blossom of diversity had only advanced in technology and access, but still maintained the same level of we don't trust them over there, they don't trust us, and for good reason, because you know they don't have what we have or whatever. But um, from a global standpoint, they've been on the up and up. And I lack the manpower to investigate further why it felt so eerie. Um, and that was about 100 years ago. But what I've been able to gather in that time is that in addition to vampires, succubi, and mind flayers, and a few witches have moved in. Um, they are uh, the majority of their military is um, comprised of hobgoblins, uh, Goliaths in leadership and public security. Um, basically, their police force is almost entirely Goliath. Um, intelligence is run by tabaxis, as best I can tell. Uh, the elves, they do their magic thing. Um, newest thing to me was they've actually have they've effectively terraformed each district to be ideal for the denizens that are confined there. Um, and it felt very Genasi but I didn't see many of them there. So that's kind of concerning. Um, and I could not get into the high district. My face hasn't changed enough for them to not know it was me, and I am effectively persona non grata in that entire country. So that's what I got for you on that front. If you want to take that place, be prepared for a slog. It is not, no part of that country is a pushover. You got me?
Yeah, yeah. So it's not going to be quick. It's really will be war.
Effectively, yeah. When you guys left here, you took a big ship out of here. And, you said you were going to Urum Shaar. How'd that go?
We ran into a couple envoys. One died, one got away. Ran into Auntie. Oh, by the way, congrats.
Wait, hold on. You said you encountered two envoys and one of them died?
Yeah, Rentagar, there was a fight. There was
Okay,
some
so you beat Rintagar, is what you're telling me.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and we kind of we lost one. What protection, Kryn,
No,
the
yeah,
dragon.
no, I felt that. Um, yeah, he was giving me some vibes when he was here. But
Yeah, yeah.
answer me this: did you go to the pyramid?
Um, did we go to the pyramid? I don't think we did.
Well, I've
No.
got some news for you. Rentagar is not dead.
Oh, lovely. Means next time I can actually do something to him. I'll make sure there's nothing left.
Well, a little bit of a heads up: if you want to get that guy gone for good, you're gonna have to strike his name from the pyramid.
Hmm.
Guy's pledged to the Harbinger. So, death is a transitory state for him.
Hmm. Any idea how long it takes for him to wake up?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's walking around in a couple of days, honestly.
So he's had a couple. He's had at least a week. Okay.
Um, you were saying congratulations? Oh,
Oh yeah, you're an uncle.
okay, that's not news. Like all of my nieces and nephews are like at least 20 years old by now.
No, no, like this is the big one. This is Auntie. This is Avril. We're talking here. You're an uncle.
Avi found somebody that was strong enough
Honestly,
for her to part her legs, huh?
look, you met him.
I did.
Yes.
Who?
Do you remember the big walking flea bag that we had?
You mean the popsicle
Yeah.
with the golden dancing
Yeah.
bits?
Yeah.
Him?
Mm-hmm.
Him.
Yes, him.
The Mantinent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sovereign looks visibly confused.
Look,
Uh,
I look. The face you're making is the face I make every time I have to be within like 100 yards of them.
you know, the smarter she is, it would take somebody like him to balance that out. So, yeah, cool. I've got a bunch of. How many? Oh, hold on. And he looks up into the sky for a second and starts writing numbers in the air. Um, and a little screen kind of opens up next to his face. And um, uh, Maha, are you next to Avril right now?
Hell yeah, I'm screaming Papa Ross with the kids.
Hey, sis.
Papa Ross.
The screen opens up in the room right over Avi's head. So you got you got kids now. How's how's that working for you? Who, who told you? Why are you calling me right now? I'm I don't I don't have time for you. Okay, bro? Is that is that okay? Can you call me later? No, no,
Papa
no,
Ross.
no.
Papa
I
Ross.
heard you got knocked up by a flea bag. How'd that how'd that happen? It's a cool story. That you were making a big fuss a couple centuries ago about not being able to live a life. Dudes hounding you all the time, and then you literally you got knocked up by a literal hound. That's that's just the icing right there. I'm ending this call now. I'm ending this call.
Papa Ross.
Tell
Papa Ross.
Mojo his little clone's hand broke,
I
and
felt it.
he's lucky that he was not present. I have words for him next time I see him. Okay? I'm
Are we
closing
talking about
gates now.
nephew?
I will murder you.
That nephew, I said, hey.
Yeah. Okay. So that actually happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. All right. What else you got for me?
Like you said, I don't. I'm trying to be better and not, just go in there, throw down a bunch of power, and just erase that place. So I
Question.
guess. Hmm.
Have you seen Dar'Lathon? Have you actually been there before?
No, this was mainly the conversation I had to come talk to somebody who knew more about the place before I decided to
Okay.
be that person.
So there are barriers, and a lot of them. I don't know if you can just walk in and drop power on that place anymore. They're pretty cautious of us now. So let's hear your plan. The plan B.
Well, plan B is we go in. It's more, I guess, covert and diplomatic. We make sure that everything, like, with me still being a royal, like, if I show up, someone's still going to have to greet me.
Yeah.
So just get a feel for it there. Have some of the other aspects go around. See what they could find out about the place. I believe you said there was some. Well, we also know that the somebody who robbed Zevril's there, so he's going to be on a warpath for that. So, uh, yeah,
That's the hobgoblin, right?
yep.
Okay. Um, I would say keep an eye on him. Um, but I feel like you already know that you need to do that. Um, yeah, if you roll in as the princely heir to the Harangan Empire, yeah, you'll get an audience. But if you guys have a way to dampen your mantles, or at least cover them, that'll get you a bit further. Um, before it's possible that you're identified. But be careful while you're there. You understand?
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're coming together as a group. It'll be fine.
All right.
Two more things. Just
Mm-hmm.
one is just bugging me. Why was Vert locked up in your jail cell?
If, um, I'm not sure why the Colostar went to the dungeon, but I didn't put him there. I just knew he was there. Um, and it kind of gives me like pretty huge airhead vibes, at least part of the time, anyways. So I mean, it's probably a better question for his dream spirit. Seems more aware of that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right. And then I have a question on combining, I guess, aspect powers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm
Okay.
gonna let out the die that has some of the protection and let out the others that have some of the sensation.
All right.
Like,
You have my attention.
I may need help learning how to combine these to make this work.
What do you mean make it work?
It's like, so to amplify.
To amplify. Um, I, I can't say that I'm 100% sure what you mean. Uh, my mantles don't really complement themselves that well, or complement each other that well. It's just time and balance. I can use them together, sure, but it's not really, they're not blending, you know? Like I can slow down an amp state. That's about it. Um, uh, I can imagine seeing as your space natively. Um, the override of your reach would be whatever you want it to be within your domain. Um, so let's say you wanted to uh, strike fear. You have your entire domain with which to do that instead of the limitations of what sensation would normally be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. I think I got it. I'll work on it. Maybe not in like the open, but I'll work on it. Last thing I need is to cause mass hysteria somewhere.
Yeah, that's kind of comes with that uh, that mantle you got there.
Yeah.
Hysteria, part of the gig.
Yeah, and oh yeah, we're kind of recruiting and starting like a coalition. So you said you didn't have the manpower. Just we got some power and manpower now.
Okay.
So if you need them, if you need us, just give us a shout.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. The the people of Josema are starting to get their heart back, and
Do they need anything?
nah, trade's kind of picked back up. Uthora has been sending their relief efforts here and there, so I think the people are pretty solid right now. I mean, if you got enough manpower in that army that you're raising, let's go ahead and send the garrison back.
Okay, we'll just gotta add that to the list. Man, gotta make sure because like I said, this is supposed to be home base. Gotta have a show of force here. Well, not even a show of force, just a helping hand. But yeah, okay. So it's not gonna be just a walk in, blow everything up. It's probably gonna be a little bit better to go with the carrot than the stick in this situation. Right. I think thank you. You've as I'm still growing as a person,
Hmm.
and I typically just lead with force. So this was nice to try something different.
Hey, I mean, you can lead with force if you want. Just understand it's probably not gonna go terribly well, or it won't be as impactful as you think.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I should probably get back because they've broken one of me and the other one is about had it with interviews.
Sounds like you're having a lot of fun there with your swarms and body doubles.
It just allows me to get more done.
Yeah, walking around must be really nice. Um, whenever you whenever you get a handle on those envoys, let me know. Um, I might actually be able to leave this freaking office at some point in the next 100 years.
Bro, hey, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been told I need to be asking this now. So I could leave you a swarm. I don't know how. Like you could probably find something to do with it. They'll be helpful.
All right. It's been a while since I've actually had a swarm, so yeah, that could be useful. Maybe get out of my head for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Sovereign, it's been nice. I will return to visit. I may bring one of your nieces and nephews with me if I don't kill him for calling himself my uncle.
Hmm. Um, good luck with that.
Yeah, yeah. But then he's just gonna kind of give a respectful nod and just kind of teleport out of the building and start heading back.
All right. Oh, time to go back to my nap. All right. So you are zipping back to the dog.
Yeah.
All right. We shall get initiatives from everybody real quick, just so that we have a dressing order.
Oh, hold on. I just realized there's something I need to ask you. I'm gonna send the message to your DMs, Mr. Soul.
You do so. Right. If I can get roles from people, so I know who to talk to first. Zeb, Wondox.
Well, we rolled in the actual roll 20.
Okay, copy. Okay.
Oh wow,
so
I pulled a Maha, double nat ones.
That's crazy.
Right.
So, gotta. Okay, so then, nice. Mojo, you pop back into the hangar bay with the dog, um, and do you immediately go to the interview rooms, or um, are you headed somewhere else?
Seeing as the interview rooms has Wondox and Zevril in there, he's gonna pop his head in there and be like, "Hey, you guys finish those gifts?"
The what?
The armor, you know.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Oh, you won now?
Yeah. I'm just got to zip down somewhere.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reach my hand because I kind of left it in I left it in the car. So can I like reach into like a pocket dimension and grab it out the car? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay, so you're gonna see a little portal open. You're gonna smell a lot of bad stuff coming from the portal. Let's just say it's not good. He's gonna pull out an armor though, and you're gonna hear "Bah!" as he pulls it out. Luckily enough, it's not dirty or anything slimy. It's just the noise that comes along with it. And he's like, "All right, here it is."
Thank you. That what? Not gonna ask. Thank you.
Got it. Hey, wait, pause. Are you okay? So you're the original, correct?
Oh yeah, like you'll see, like there's like on the side of his neck, there's just like a symbol that just looks like a P for Prime.
Okay, I mean, I guess that helps. So, okay, that's helpful, I guess. All right, hey, we're just finishing up interviews. Do you want to talk about it?
Uh, he talked about it.
He looks at number 2.
Yeah, no, like yeah, we got it.
Looks back at Prime. All right, I guess I'll talk to then.
Yeah, like also, I'm not walking that way because Auntie's probably pissed at me, and one of my clones is already missing a hand. So,
Okay. I mean, I don't see the cowardness right now, buddy. You just going to go say hi to somebody.
I'll send 2 to do it.
Again, don't worry. We have healers now. We can heal you from almost death.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It was just like
And I
Zevril, my man.
Okay.
Zevra would look at him. So you never did answer, or maybe you did. Maybe I just don't remember. But he's just gonna go. Uh, actually, that is what he's gonna say. He's like, he never did tell me what exactly you wanted me to make, or maybe you did, and I forgot over the last 5 years. But it doesn't necessarily matter. Um, what would you like of me?
Uh, I made a bet with some people in training. The reward was if they landed a hit, they got whatever they wanted. One just asked for a weapon.
No, I get that, but do you want like an axe? Do you want a sword? Do you want a whip? Do you want a
What?
Let's can we get him an axe? Like just a battle axe.
Zevril's going to reach inside of Matthew, and at first he's only in there for like only his hand is in there, and then you notice he's in there like elbow deep. Then his entire like arm down to the shoulder is inside of it, and he pulls out a axe with a glowing red aura. Let me send it to Soul right quick. You good with that? Yeah. Then he'll pull out this axe that has this glowing red aura. And he's just like, since there seemed to be a problem with rampant undead, and they're afraid of ghosts, give him this. It's a blood axe. It does bonus damage to anything that's not a construct or an undead. But
Said it.
yeah.
Jesus.
And if you manage to kill something with it, it gives you like this temporary shield type thing.
Oh yes, this is actually nice. Actually nice. You guys are making me look great.
Meanwhile, you notice that Zevril is like completely and utterly like rubbing his temples. He's just like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what the implication of putting Maha and Vyrtuous in my necropolis for almost a year is going to be.
Wait, that was a year?
Not for them. They're fine. I'm worried about my necropolis.
Oh,
We could have took him out. Made him suffer with us.
No, it'd been we were suffering with him. They're fine. They seem to have gone through some
Bonding.
training montage bonding session where Aster taught him cultivated some seeds with him to help him do magic. I don't know. The recap was played at like times 17x speed for me. So like I heard some things, didn't hear other things. It's fun.
Okay, so you taught the big angry cat thing magic.
I didn't do anything. That was all Aster.
I'm just
Aster.
I'm just making sure I understood that he learned magic.
Or something of that nature.
Cool. All right, just making sure I know where we're at.
Yep, somewhere
Oh,
somewhere along those lines in that ballpark.
cool. Hey, real quick, while everyone's here, I got a side mission for us to do.
But we're not all here. He like looks
Yeah.
over at the doorway. Because if I remember correctly, at the end of last session, Vyrtuous escaped and went to go work on his seeds. After all that.
I'll get us in a second. I'll grab us in a second. Go deliver what you gotta go deliver, friends.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of Vert, and he's gonna start looking for him.
Where do you go, buddy?
Yeah, where did he go? I think I would do like I'd be walking around. Vert.
You'd get a text message on your phone that says check the greenhouse area.
Yeah, I would just blip in.
Nope. He would not be there.
Don't make me pull up your full GPS location.
It's like I'm doing my best not to ping you, man. Just come on.
It wasn't that he was hiding or anything, but his energy signature, his energy in general did seem a bit dimmer. While Aster was still in the room at this point, kind of sitting, meditating, chanting mantras of peace and prosperity, Vyrtuous had gone off and drifted upwards, extremely high up into the sky. But right below the clouds. If you looked up, you'd probably see the clouds kind of swirling in different shapes. And if you really looked, you could see Vyrtuous kind of laying almost as if he was on a bed, but just kind of laying on the air, one arm behind his head, legs crossed, and with one finger, almost like a painter, painting with the clouds.
Honestly, I think once he finally kind of pings and locates you, he would kind of drift up next to you and just kind of sit there for a second, give you time to finish what you're doing, and just be like, "Hey, so I heard you got kind of time whammied."
Yeah, 11 months or so. I think that's what they said. It was nice, though. It wasn't like, I was in a dungeon or a torture chamber or something.
Right, I mean, knowing you, you messed something up down there for him, didn't you? He's gonna hate something.
Well, actually, when I got there, and when I actually had a chance to look around, I could really see all of the intricate detail, the I'm not even too sure what to call it, but Zevril seemed to put a lot of work into everything he built, a lot of thought into every piece of it, and I really didn't want to mess that up, so I tried not to. But he shrugged. I mean, it was a year though, so maybe some things I gotta rearrange.
He's like, I cannot wait.
It's not bad. He's getting used to change. We're all getting used to change.
Yes.
Speaking of change, please don't tell me you've come here to summon me for another meeting, for another mission or something. I finally just got a moment to myself.
I did not. I am actually here to ask you the aspect of creation, the muse of the world, for a favor.
The muse of the world? That is a lot of responsibility. But what is the favor?
So he's gonna pull out this dagger, and he's like, there's someone down at the guild who he's a little hopeless. I'm not gonna lie to you. He needs an edge. just I don't know, like a spell or something on this to either keep him alive or keep him fighting until he can manage on his own.
Okay. Kind of sat. Well, he flipped backwards and ended up in a cross-legged sitting position, looking at the dagger, looking real close at it. Um, daggers aren't really like fighting weapons, though, right? Like they're good for quickly killing people, but compared to like a sword or a spear or like everything else, it's a pretty big disadvantage.
I I think for what I'm going to end up training him for, the dagger might be the best. The idea is he can get in, do some damage, and get somebody else out with him.
Okay.
He's going like
So,
a combat medic. Is what I'm going.
ah, okay. So how about we add two things? We make it like a throwable dagger that'll always come back to him, and maybe he can like guide where it goes. That way, while he's focusing on helping people, the dagger can be like flying around him, still doing the work. And if he's a little bit hopeless, what if the dagger could help him review his mistakes, or maybe even give him some advice, like a trainer dagger that trains you?
I like it. We like it.
Nice. And he would immediately start trying to imbue that or enchant that into the dagger. Or better yet, looking at the materials of it, can I just create a dagger like it, but a little bit better?
That's fair.
All right, so that is what he would do, imbuing the enchantments into the dagger. All right, here you go. I really, really hope this thing will keep that guy alive. And I just recently found out that my hopes and wishes actually kind of affect my abilities, so maybe that'll give another edge to the edge, like a double edge.
Yes, and like you muse to the world too much responsibility. Look at you.
I, oh, I guess maybe. Thanks, man.
All right, now it's time to go make good on a promise to some people who got very lucky.
You do that.
Yeah. And I would blink out and I'd be back at the guild.
Oh, wait. You could try to like grab his shoulder real quick.
Yes.
Before you go, um, I been thinking about a lot, and I sometimes I thought about you, and I realized like you're always on the move and you're always going places. And you see this? You kind of point up at the sky. One day, I guess when you have time, or I can schedule in between your missions. I want to be able to meet up, and one day we'll just chill and do this. Just look at the sky and paint with the clouds, and slow down a little bit.
I can do that. We can get that scheduled in. Doesn't really need to be scheduled in. Like just I'll meet you after dinner.
Hey, I'll be up here.
Yeah. Then, just zip off towards the the Hunters Guild.
All right. And while Mojo's off doing that bit, um, Sis, what we doing, or what is Zevril up to in this moment after having uh, handed off the sword to Mojo and wrapping up the interviews with mercenaries that are being hired on.
He is sitting with Wondox. Has a little conversation he wanted to have. Oh, I'm trying to pull out my notes fast enough for that name. Just a second.
Ooh. Stipulations though.
What stipulations?
Oh, give me one quick second. Give me one quick second.
Oh no, Soul, you might have to give me those notes again. What the hell? Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Damn, I don't have any of my notes from that entire session. That's fucked.
Damn, yeah, see it, boys.
But for
Mm. The side session where I got all the information from Wetum.
Oh,
Wondox knows the people who me.
yeah, yeah.
That's mainly. I believe it was. Hey, the guild. What was it?
Phaso, the
The, the
Cogmasters.
yeah, the cog matchers have hacked into your system and yada yada yada. Want to know some more stuff about it. So Wondox is gonna look at him and be like, "Look here, I can tell you the detailed stuff because they gave it to me, but I also need you now to crash out of me." Can I have that much of a promise?
He would look at you.
I
He'd
may.
stop. He'd think for a second. And he'd look at you and go,
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly know what crash out means, but it sounds like you're asking me not to get mad at them.
I'm telling you to hold on because they were used. Basically, as I come down to figure out and find out, that girl you let get away, you had that girl from the scene about the bloody clouds. I forget her name out there. What was her name? So real quick.
Zelenia.
Zelenia. Pops out eye, shows it off. This girl, she hacked into members of my organization of Clockwork and used them against their wills to hack into their industry and create a backdoor for her to hack into your system. I pull out a rock. They were kind enough to give up the backdoor, and I can have the rock right here that will give you that information for it. But I need you not to touch him.
I mean, that was the same information. I'm like, had you let me tell you everything that I had found out, so you'd know that we were on the same page.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because again, I've seen you sometimes go forth. Just want to make sure.
The only person right now on this mortal plane that's in the process of incurring my wrath is old Porker. Mr.
Cool.
Porker, I have words for Mr. Porker.
I also have, hold on. I'm going to look at the clone, number 2, I guess is what he's called, of Mojo. And I'm like, okay, clone 2, I believe y'all were looking for people, if I'm not incorrect. Where did Mojo leave?
No, Mojo's here.
Okay. Anyway, I'll also look at Zev. I'm like, I believe he was looking for a group of people. They gave up 200 names of people. He couldn't find everyone that's still hacked into that system because they also have a little bit of a data corruption from Zernia. And I was gonna ask if Virtuous could help out with that before we dipped out. As I hand over the stone to Zevril.
Several, you would immediately recognize the stone as a data drive.
And I would immediately tap Watham on the head. Open up, you know what to do.
You got it, boss.
And drops the data drive into his mouth.
Oh. Man, this is interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So looks like these phasal guys, they're like a network. Like a server hub, you know. And wherever this Selenia chick is, she's got some nasty skills, boss. She's basically she's almost completely written herself out of their brains. She never interacted with them, but their directives came from her, so she couldn't completely scrub herself without destroying them. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here though. What you want to know where the missing people are, right?
Yep.
Well, it looks like they're in some sort of warehouse, but it's both here and not here. It's kind of it's like their brain data is in a lockbox that's attached to a building that's way bigger on the inside than it should be. And they're scattered around like mice in a maze.
Hmm.
I need a bit more access. I need direct access to one of the other phasals to narrow this down a bit more.
You said you need a bit more access to another one of what?
I need access to one of the other phasals. One of the ones that was actually involved with Selenia, not this guy. He had secondhand knowledge. He went digging for stuff and found whatever they couldn't completely hide from him. I need one of the other phasals that actually worked with Zelenia to get the information.
I'm gonna look at Wondox. Is that something you can arrange?
I'll make a call, but I do need Vyrtuous for the main one, so that way she can't have whatever she's blocking, because she is also blocking memories from them.
Hey, you'll have to talk to him about that one. He's been impossible to track down. I mean, granted, all things considered, I honestly don't blame him.
Don't you have a phone to him?
He's not answering.
Okay.
In fact, his phone's on Do Not Disturb. I'll literally pull out my phone, press the call button, press Vyrtuous, call.
Person you are trying to dial cannot be reached right now. Please
Hang
try
up.
later.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
Wait.
there he is.
Ah, gotcha. You probably thought you were talking to me, but you weren't. I'm not really here.
Motherfucker made a voice.
You see the look. You see the look on Zevril's face is well beyond not amused. He's like, I absolutely hate when people make voicemails like that. He's adapting to technology so quickly.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. God. Hey Mojo. Number 2. Mojo number 2.
Dos.
Do you know where do you have a ping on Vyrtuous?
I do. He's I'm gonna be honest with you. He's a little burnt. Like, so be easy. If it's make sure it's quick.
Okay. I'll go ask. Where is he at?
I'm just gonna point up.
In the sky. Doing what?
Mhm.
What's he doing?
You
Oh,
can
you can see it.
literally see clouds.
Once you look up, you can see a whole tapestry in the sky. Look like he had been painting stars and galaxies, and
He's
looks like a whole nebula up there.
Why is he skywriting in the sky? I mean, I guess it's an art form, I guess. Dear God, as long as he doesn't get tagged by the police, because last time I saw someone do some skywriting like that, they put like suck dicks and shit like that. It was kind of gross. So they kind of like put a ban on that for a minute. Okay, I'll go. Be. He's burned out, is what you said.
I mean, he was in a room for a necropolis with Maha for a year.
Cool. Okay, I guess living with the dead for a year. I guess. Ugh. Don't know what it's like. I'll go holler at him. Then I'll go holler at him if anything else, and then we'll just take him down. If he doesn't come, we'll still go there. Because again, at least you can try to see what you can get.
Yeah, and then at this point he's just like, I'm going back to the kitchen now. Like, it's like getting ready for dinner now.
Okay, Mister, go ahead, go down there. Almost called him Mr. Meekseeks. Okay. Yeah, go do that. Don't do that. All right. Several. I'll call you when I'm ready. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wondox walks off, and also I'm hiring all the guys. Off.
He's just gonna look at you and go, "Huh? Yeah." I'm not even gonna act like I'm surprised.
Because it was funny. I need to make sure they were bad, not bad people.
I did pick. He was just like, we're hiring them all. So
Yeah, Zevils just hits the good old shrug and sigh treatment. Like I didn't expect anything else, honestly.
Just here, do the thing, do what it does.
You want me to zoom in to go talk to him, or is there got something else to do?
I believe Maha was technically next in initiative. Well, actually, I'm sorry. After Zevril was you. So.
Okay, that's why I'm asking if he has anything else to do.
Sev, did you have anything else to do, or is Maha? I'm sorry, is Mojo and Wondox good to take you, sir?
Is he using his own money? Did he use his own money to hire them?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care.
No, I stole your pockets. I raided your pockets while you weren't looking.
Yeah. So, Johnny, Wondox is heading up to the skybox.
I'm running up there, I guess is the best way to say it. As you just see him just take a step up more and more and more. It's basically the guy walking Ichigo from Bleach style. Just zip and zap and zip until you like until you just runs up on him. Hey buddy. What you doing there, Virtuous?
He was laid back, reclined on a cloud. But once he heard Wondox's vision, he fell through the cloud and then teleported back up. Oh, hey,
Do I need a sir? You gotta be real careful with that. This is the reason why they usually don't have people up here.
yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Again, hey, I get it. You were with dead people for like almost a year. Kind of weird.
It was. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, it gives you a lot to think about.
Mm. Okay. So, what you were thinking about?
Virtuous will actually kind of look up, not confused, but just a little confused. You you want to know my thoughts? You didn't come up here for like a mission or something?
I mean, that too, but again, I'm giving you some time to breathe before I hit you with the mission.
His ears droop.
Again, you
Uh,
want me to be like, hey, yo, fuck your feelings. Let me tell you about what I need you to go do right now. Is that what it?
well, I um, I messed up. I I I I hurt my brother really bad. Um,
Hmm?
and it's been kind of bothering me a lot. And I haven't really been able to talk to anyone because no one really knows him. But I guess you kind of know him, so I
Mhm.
I don't know. I just I don't even know why I'm talking about all this right now. I hurt him
Okay,
really bad.
okay. So let me pause you real quickly. Mac, as I call him, is he wounded badly? Sure. Did you mess him up? I'm assuming so because I've seen his body and I was like, ugh, Mac, you might want to do something about it. He's like, I got it under control. I'm like, okay, Mac, you do you. So guys, let him do him. Ugh. Did you fix it?
I mean, actually, yeah. I didn't even know that I could, but he walked me through it, and yeah.
Then what are you worried about, buddy?
Well, after after we talked,
Mm-hmm.
I told him that I realized that that taught me that my powers they affect people like physically, and I told him that if he was to ever like hurt people badly or do some like really heinous villainous stuff, that I would turn him into toilet paper, and he laughed at me. Uh, just like that. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
That,
that,
that's what he
that,
did.
that's cute.
But the thing is, though, I meant it, and that kind of scares me because I've never threatened anybody before.
Oh, oh, sweet summer child. Every day I realize how innocent you are in life. Okay. Life is a lot of, and personally to me, in all honesty, you're gonna go through a lot of things. And then what I'm happy you're going through this because it's teaching you things. Like you're learning more about you from these experiences. So don't look at it as some negative that's affecting you in the wrong way. Think of it as a learning experience where you're learning from that. So that way later down the line you can make decisions with be how's the word say better informed with. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Again, we're not all meant to make perfect decisions. I haven't made perfect decisions, and I made bad decisions in my life. I've also, you remember? Did I ever tell you the story about me and my mother?
Uh, not really.
I remember when I first started traveling the world. I begged her so much that I wanted to see the world. I wanted to travel. I wanted to be free of just being here. But she just wanted me to stay in the city, go to school, become one of those top magicians in the upper city. And I told her I wanted to travel. And I was like, yeah. And then she finally let me go travel, join the cartography guild and to see the world. make maps. Then one day I missed her. I I felt like I was forgetting her face. And in a bad decision, I tried to turn into her. And I did. But the problem is,
Doesn't sound so bad.
I put her in a coma.
What?
I put her in a coma.
Oh,
Her brain was stuck in my head. And only until about a few days ago did I get her out. And that
you
happened when I was 16. I'm 28 now.
you've been carrying that this whole time.
Again, I carry a lot of things in my head. Trust me. That's why I don't really like letting y'all in personally.
That's
Happy. Hmm?
that's almost exactly what happened with me. That's
So when I tell you this, man, you're gonna do mistakes. We all do. It's about fixing the mistakes we made, letting them people who had, us wrong, we wronged them, let them get their piece out of it. May that be violently assaulting you or you giving them for telling you're sorry. It's not all the same. I've seen many people who've wronged people, and some people wanted vengeance. Some people still want vengeance. And at the end of the day, we just do what we can do to fix the wrongs we did and hope for their forgiveness.
yeah, yeah. And I think my brother forgive me too.
Then you don't get to be mopey then about this then.
Okay. You know, um, when I was away for the year, um, I was thinking about a lot, and I just told Mojo this, but I was thinking about all you guys, and you were one of the people I was thinking about too. And I I, I said before that that my brother wasn't my brother, that you were my brother, and that was wrong because Monium is my brother. But I mean, you're so cool, Wondox. I mean, you drive monster cars, and like you're a bandit king, and so sometimes I look up to you too, and I just uh thank you for not being mad at me for calling you a politician.
Oh, I'm still mad about that. That's a little bit of a sore spot because I feel like that was like an intentional shot at me. But hey, you know what? We'll let it go. We'll let it go.
Okay, I can make up for it with by doing this mission that I probably would have done anyway.
Cool. Actually, it's two different missions, but one of them is more present than the next one. This one's more close.
Okay.
All right. So speaking of your brother, member of the gang, we have from the Clockworks organization. One of their robots was used by the lady who was making the VR place.
Oh, I do not like her.
Yeah, and she apparently used my people against their will through a backdoor method to hack into Darren Industries.
Oh,
And unfortunately, she's kind of left a little bit of a mess in their brainwaves. So I need you to help them like you did at the virtual place.
okay, yeah, definitely,
Okay, you good?
absolutely.
Are you sure?
Whatever.
Let me just make sure. Are you ready to like go into another mission?
Oh, that He looked up at the sky, at the literal, well, somewhat illusory, somewhat real painting of a galaxy he made above him, a reflection of his thoughts, and he actually smiled and wiped it all away.
Thank you, because the police would have came up here and be like, "Hey,
Oh,
you are right."
goodness. Okay, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, he random nut. I thought that was the laws right now. I'm like, we gotta go.
I was like, damn, I want
We
to
gotta
one up.
go. They got us for vandalism. We gotta go.
You gotta go right now.
I think you just deleted a galaxy.
Yeah.
Soul wouldn't have reacted like that for nothing, sir. I think you just evaporated a gajillion people by waving your hand.
Yeah. Trust me.
My bad, I
That's
was
a conversation
punching.
we'll
What?
have to in the future.
My bad, I was thinking. There's the mom.
Like
Yeah.
the freak? I feel like I missed something important.
That's Asper's problem, though.
That's not our problem.
Vyrtuous might have accidentally committed genocide just now. We don't know.
Oh,
And I'll never bring it up again. Right now, to go to the robot.
okay.
Away
I
we go.
will.
I was genuinely like, okay.
Okay,
I
so
was,
above board soul, I'll send a message to Cogs that we're gonna come by, and I need him to bring the first one who talked to homegirl.
Okay.
And then I will just bring Virtuals down to Zevril and be like, all right, Zevril, we're ready to go. And
I'm just
that's
gonna walk over to Virtuous and kind of like grab his arm, lift his arm up, lift up his other arm, kind of look at his face, look him in his eye, look at him in his
Personal
eye.
space. Personal space is not a thing here, apparently.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were all right. Normally, I mean, I do this every night, and I'm gone for years at a time, so I'm used to it. But I'm a little worried about you because you were gone for almost a year, but you were also all gone for about 6 minutes. No, I think it was like about 30 minutes, but still.
Wow. I mean, Esther would say something like really fancy, like it was all meant to be in the first place, so don't lament the time lost. So that's the kind of philosophy I'm trying to take to it. It was a little weird. I'm still kind of catching up to it, but yeah, the singing, like I said, flash mob.
Oh, did he actually tell Zevril that he taught them how to flash mob?
Yeah.
Did you actually do that in game last time? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, he's just you're gonna say that and he's just gonna go. You know,
Yeah, they do the haka.
you know, I look forward to seeing it, honestly. Who knows? Maybe I can let you guys down there more often to, I don't know, come hang out with me.
You know, a little couple adjustments, and that could be a decent little vacation spot.
Oh yeah, like what? You wanna come help me make some adjustments later tonight?
I've been down there long enough for a lifetime. So maybe like tomorrow.
He immediately pouts.
He said maybe like tomorrow.
And he immediately stops pouting.
again, we got a little bit of stuff to do, and then I gotta tell you about the other job.
Yeah, so you're you want to take him to Phaso Prime, correct?
Hopefully, Phaso Prime brought the traitor.
And you, just to make sure, you expect me not to kill this person that we're going to go meet right now, right?
Yeah. Because again, key part of you against their will, and they
I'm
are
just
getting.
making sure.
Let's
You
make
just called them a traitor, so I'm just making.
no, not Phaso Prime, dude. If Phaso Prime says, "Hey, yo, he's free to get God," then you could take him out. But I'm leaving out the Phaso Prime.
Don't be mad at me if I ask Phaso if I can kill this man.
You can ask him as long as you don't hurt Phaso. I need Phaso here.
Yeah, no. Phaso's good. Phaso's fine.
Man, that okay. We proceed.
All right. So, you it's been what? 6 hours? 10 hours? No, I'm sorry. It's been a day. It's been a day. It's right.
Yeah, I
It's been
believe
a whole day.
it's.
Oh, and we rode in one of the cars.
Yeah. Oh, you okay? So you drove. Okay, so you're driving to
I'm trying to restart the deep pockets cheat code.
okay. All right. So.
Zevril is uncomfortable as fuck sitting in a car.
Yeah. Which one are you taking? You taking the ride?
Ah, man, I would love to take the nonsense right now, but I'm probably gonna stick forward to from the fireplane. Not the hells, the fireplane.
That's the Corvette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're riding in style.
Okay.
As little flames pop up from the back of it.
Zevril has a massive grimace on his face, and he's like, "If I wanted to drive, I'd use my own cars. You think I don't have cars? A whole collection of them. I
Yeah.
just hate driving."
Yeah, but are they spirits though?
No, you Mojo. Deuces to the Mojo. Yeah, leave.
Later,
So
Mojo.
Later, bro.
his peoples. But
Why would I want? Zevril immediately stops and starts scratching his chin, considering the thought
You
of having.
literally helped me fix one up.
I mean, yes, but
You sure did.
stops scratching his chin.
Did you want to ride in the frizz? Is that what you wanted to ride in?
The frizz seems more like a creature that was brought back to life. Like, I can kind of get with the frizz.
Did you?
Like, these are. No, I don't.
Did you want the one that looks more like a creature? Is that the one you're on to ride in? The one that goes blah all day? That's what you wanted?
Well, the frizz also. Excuse me. The frizz also feels less like a car. If that makes sense. Like, this feels like a car. I don't like it's man. If I wanted to ride in a car, I would drive my car. Like it. Yeah, like this is very, and then you see he's like kind of glancing out the window every now and then. Like, plus this car grabs a lot of attention, and I do everything I can to avoid paparazzi.
Okay.
But I feel like there's no such thing as avoiding paparazzi in this vehicle.
Okay, do you just want me to teleport us there? Is that what you wanted?
I could have done that. I could have, but we're
can
already
teleport.
driving. It's okay.
You can teleport them. Why do you have cars?
I don't know.
Because sometimes I want to ride in style. There are also helpful people that can help out in combat.
Zevril, don't you want to be stylish? Don't you want to arrive in style?
I could have arrived in style out of a shadow and
T-shirt, Billie
Out of a shadow? That's not stylish. That's creepy. Come on, we're not in a horror movie.
You just trying to stab someone in the back, bro?
Zevril's squinting at you both vehemently. It's just like,
I know you done it. That's why I said it.
horror movie? Stab somebody? No, no.
Hey, remember when we went to go rescue the little boy?
What about it?
Didn't you stab a guy in the back?
Vert is in the back right now, like doing the robot pantomiming, stabbing the air.
It may or may not have happened. What's your point?
Okay, my point has been made. That's all I was trying to say.
You say that that's your definition of stylish. Now let's go right in real style.
You see, as Zevril sighs and groans, looking uncomfortable,
That's what you're riding in.
oh Lord.
Yeah.
Right, the Urus, right? Yeah, this thing. His clothes slowly start to shimmer, their form becoming like very incohesive, like a solid black mass. And he looks over to Wondox, and he's like, "What's the what are we talking here? Should I be formally dressed? Should I be semi-formally dressed? What's up?"
Oh man, go semi because we are gonna walk into like a gang area. So you kind of want to have like that. I have power, but I'm not here to date nobody.
I have power, but I'm not here to date nobody.
Yeah.
Zevril stops, kind of strokes his chin, and goes, "Got it, okay," and will turn his he'll like get him like his outfit will turn into like slacks, a blazer, an unbuttoned blazer, a suit jacket, and a kerchief in the pocket, all varying hues of black and gray.
On a level,
Actually, not even a blazer. It'd be a turtleneck.
I'm gonna.
Turtleneck, suit jacket, slacks. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. On a level of businessman to, and this one's gonna be for a soul question to Gringo. How far away from Gringo is he? Yes, is he?
I'm actually going to stab you.
No, not that. There's another.
Can I
He
find
knows.
how to stab you through the internet and shut down your internet? Can I find out how to do that on command?
This man here. I'm talking about a different hobgoblin who was named Gringo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just calling me a gringo. I'm just gonna stab you.
No, there was a hobgoblin boss down here whose name was Green. Yeah, it's Grungo. My bad. I said it. I said Gringo. That's It's Grungo. We never described how Gringo looked at all, did we?
So he's effectively about 50 pounds shy of being Gringo.
Mm-hmm.
And his skin is more of a grayish as opposed to the like extremely vibrant green that Gurren was known for. So um, it's pretty close, but not quite. And
Okay.
his attire is a bit more formal. So,
You know what? Close enough. I like it as it is.
so we are going to Dior Platis to read to meet with um, Phaso Prime again. Um, and upon arrival, at Clockworks main facility, you would be as you're walking up the steps. Um, Phaso Prime would be walking out, uh, and he would be this Warforged is it's apparent to you, Zevril, almost immediately that he is enduring malfunctions at a near constant rate. Um, like he is actively combating corruption with everything that he has. Um, uh, Virtuous, give me a insight check, please.
Guidance. I cast it on the hand as I place the hand on him. You got this, buddy.
32.
Plus, roll a d6.
You gotta say it 3 times, kid, if you want it to actually be a crit fail. You gotta go crit fail, crit fail, crit
So
fail.
would he have the gift?
And then it crit
What's
succeeds.
the 6? Let's go.
38.
So
Yes.
would he have the thing that
Yes.
I have?
Did say yes.
Enroll with. Never mind.
You're not here. You're being a dad. Get out of here.
So the total was
58.
is it 58?
38.
38. Okay. Um, you can see um, that the magics that hold Warforged together and allow them to function are they're degrading almost as quickly as they're being reconstructed, um, or a bit faster than they're being reconstructed. But it's uh, it's like a tenth of a percent faster degradation uh, than it is reconstruction. So you can math it to guess that he's got probably about another 48 hours of uh, functionality before the damage that he's sustaining is beyond his ability to repair.
Ooh,
Peso.
okay.
Come forward.
Wondox, how
Guys,
are
he's
you?
getting worse. He's getting worse. He's getting worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Still,
Don't talk to him. Making him talk, making him use his processes even more. That'll just
that's
make it happen even faster.
I'm telling him stop it. Peso, stop, stand still, and we're gonna fix you, okay? There's no jet.
Hello, sir, Mr. Robot Guy, sir. My name is Vyrtuous, and I promise you, I'm going to help you.
His name's Peso.
Phaso. He was trying to like kneel, squint, look real close at the processes. Just kind of looking at the magic. Can he tell if there's like if it's almost like a disease, like if something's causing it, or if it's just like just a rapid erosion happening on its own?
Give me
Can I
a
point it?
hmm?
Seen it.
uh, yeah, if you well if with the direction with the assistance of Wondox, um, you're able to uh, you're able to pinpoint rather you're able to look into the core problem, um, and you see uh, it's almost like there's a office space where every where all of the workers are running around in a panic, in a frenzy, trying to find files that are burning in a fire that is not hot enough to disrupt the workers themselves, but is hot enough to destroy documents. Um, and there are some people standing at terminals, typing away frantically, trying to reconstitute information um,
Mm.
and sending up packets while there's, I mean, and the terminals are connected to tubes that are pulsing green lights. Whenever an enter key is slammed, a packet flies up this tube in the form of a green light. Um, and uh, one of the terminals has this black tube coming down towards it, and there are these red packets that are it's that are coming down in such a rapid pace that um, you can barely see the blackness of the tube between the packets, and there's this kind of digital belt constricting this pipeway, um, but you can see that the packets are still getting through. It's just that they're being slowed down a little bit on the other side. Um,
Mm.
and um, give me an Arcana check, please.
I am good at that as well. Am I still getting that +6?
Mm-hmm.
Or that, wait, that's a,
Can
It's
I
a
give
is
him
die.
it
advantage
+6 or
as
do I just
well?
roll a dice 6 behind it?
Yeah, D6.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, can I give him advantage?
Sure.
May
Everyone.
not need
Everyone's helping. Super advantage is cool.
it. Let's run it again, see if we can crit. Ugh. I'll take that
So
first roll, Alex, for 44.
take that. Make that
That's
47 instead.
47.
Um, you can see uh, that there are translucent bugs running through this office space, snatching documents from the workers and chewing them up. And there are about a dozen of them working on uh, destroying the belt that's constricting the one tube that's downloading this bad data. Um,
Got you. All right, so Virtuous's eyes would start to almost glow gold with this inspiration. And as he's looking at this, the first thing he would do, he treat this very surgical, even kind of dimming the lights in the area around him. But he would reach in, create this sort of hologram semi-illusion, and pinch down on the magical pathways to freeze everything like completely in place. And as he did, he would kind of say, "Hey, Zev, um, would you be able to create me a schematic for a better body for this guy?"
we'll take that.
Zev would smile and pull out a tablet and show you that he was kind of like already more than halfway done doing exactly that if they weren't able to figure anything else out.
He gave a nod, and well, first, so was I able to kind of freeze the pathways, like keep like everything happening inside of him frozen?
Yeah, yes, you were able to steadfastly.
Okay. So he would make this almost larger projection around the Phasos? Phasar?
Faisal, yeah.
Phaso, a representative of his body, and ideally almost voodoo-like. Every time he messed with the hologram, it should change something inside of him. He tried to that tube, the one that was messed up, blocked, and had these little bugs in it.
Mm-hmm.
He would actually lean in and smile at it. Oh wow, this is devious and terrible, but actually kind of really cool. Maybe we can do something with this later. He would try to pull that out while preserving everything else.
Okay. That is going to be a sleight of hand.
Ooh, a sleight of hand. Can I?
A plus 10.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I gotta check what my sleight of hand is, but I believe that is a.
It's Dex.
All right. Rolling now. Not bad. 32. And the 1d6. 45. 37 total.
All right. So, you are able to extract the node. At which point you hear uh, remote access receiver disabled. Please reinstate new receiver antenna.
Zev, don't quite know what that is, but he would speak to him telepathically. If you can imagine it, I can create it.
Zeb would imagine the parts that he needs.
Yes, it's just a Bluetooth receiver or a Bluetooth relay circuit, effectively.
Yeah.
Put some Wi-Fi. It.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So, closing my eyes and assuming Zevril allows me to read his surface thoughts for the image and the form of it, Virtuous would create it, recreating the part that was missing, but well, clean and working properly.
Okay. Successful. I would need another sleight of hand to reinstall the module.
Can Zev reinstall it? That's kind of his thing.
Zeph, whereabouts are you on that schematic for new chassis?
I mean, I technically got it done whenever you allowed me to get it done. He makes blueprints and like it's just a
You also have
simple.
your crafting talent as well, so you could effectively build a new body like while Vyrtuous is doing all this. So
That's if we did it. Are we still going to need? Is he still going to need a new body after this?
um, we're gonna see.
Depends on the roles, buddy.
Fair enough.
So Vert, if I could get the that sleight of hand again, please, sir.
Got it.
Oh well, he said he wanted me to install it.
Okay. Well, that's fair. If you would like to attempt to put your hand inside of this head that already has two hands inside of it, by all means, go for it.
Oh, well, when you put it like that,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
guess
do you
I'll be
think
don't
wrong.
drop it,
do you
boy.
think that sounded like a trap if I ever heard one? I played enough in Commanders games.
Oh, it was a 19. Damn it. I should just let him do it.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
You're
nice.
that one
You got
dog.
it. You got it back in there. Um, and uh, uh, as soon as it is installed, um, remote data relay reintegrated, activating, corruption detected, corruption detected.
Peso?
As soon
Cox.
as you put the, the module in, it gets swarmed by the um, the insects, like the translucent bugs. They
The ones I took out?
the
I
module
thought
that
I took that one out and
you,
replaced it with a good one.
you did, but the remote access, like the remote relay, is effectively his external connection port. And while you did get all the bugs out of the office, as soon as you put in this new module, more of them were able to come flooding back through the pipe.
Mm.
Good with the body.
I don't think that worked. The problem are these little things, and I. All right, freeze. You tried to freeze it one more time.
Okay. All right. You got the freeze. Uh, that part is not difficult for you to do. What you are contesting at this moment is a what appears to be in Zevril. This would make more sense to you. Like this clicks for you almost immediately as soon as the corruption is detected. That uh, there's a um, there's a corrupted file in uh, there's a corrupted file in the mainframe itself, like somewhere in his core drive that is connecting to a network that is bringing in this bad data.
Would it be possible for me to fix that, or should I just make him a new body?
You can definitely attempt to fix it. So what I would have you do is give me a um, there's no craft.
What is a technology role?
Yeah, yeah,
For me, Arcana.
yeah. So yeah, Arcana. Give me an Arcana. Excuse me, with advantage to to open his
So
core.
41.
Okay, so you're opening up his chest panel.
Yeah, it's a
And
19 on the die.
cool,
God,
wonderful.
just short.
Um, so you pop his chassis open, his central chassis, um, and you see that there is uh, a secondary relay module in his chest cavity, um, and it appears to be wired directly into um, his processing core. Um, so you would have to uh, either remove and replace this module, or and well, you'd have to remove and replace the module, but you also are now thinking that you'll need to to replace the mounting port as well, because it could be that it's the access port that the module is connected to that's actually corrupted, um, and not the module itself.
Yeah, I'd show Virtuous the parts that I need, and I can replace them.
Alright then. You can make me a DC 32 sleight of hand. I will go ahead and knock that bad boy out for you. I'm sorry.
Guide it.
That's a 32, 32 Arcana. My bad.
Cast guidance on this boy. Get that +6 or D6.
Hit that parkour. Bert.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you 32 Arcana.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Yeah, he needs a 32 Arcana to recreate the pieces, and then you.
Oh,
Got you.
You need a sleight of
You're
hand to
creating
install it.
magic boy.
With
I need
guidance?
the sleight
Thank
of
you,
hand
sir.
check. Can I argue for a guardians check?
41.
can I argue for an Arcana check?
Sure.
41 + 3. That's a 44.
Then
Excellent.
yeah, 41 and a 37 for us then. Oh wait,
We
no,
did.
all three of those are mine. Never mind. I didn't see what he put in the chat.
All right.
Total.
So you guys are able to successfully recreate both the mounting port as well as the secondary relay switch, um, and as well as the connecting wires just to be on the safe side. Uh, Give me a luck roll, and Kurt, you give me the roll. Zev, you tell me high or low.
I hate it here. I hate it here. That's one of my techniques. Ah, this is how it feels.
Right,
Damn.
immediately I meant, is this what this feels like? I've
You
never
kill
been
my
on the
friend,
receiving end
guys.
of this.
My friend.
High or low, big dog?
Dude, we're assholes. We do this on a regular basis to people. I'm like, this is what this feels like? We're assholes.
Oh man, come
Fuck,
on.
what's the roll of D what?
D20.
You got. I rolled
The
D20,
D20?
but you have to call high or low before I roll.
I don't know, man. Have you been feeling lucky today?
Wow, that's gonna break trust there. That's great.
Right? Like, yeah, we gotta just put our hearts into it, man. Let's do it.
Look, my hearts are on high. Like I'm believing in the heart of the cards. Are you
All right,
believing with
wow.
me?
He's got his
High,
little.
rolling. High, let's go.
Believing with the heart of the cards.
Let's
with me. This is what I like to see.
Let's
Exodia.
go.
Obliviate.
Let's go.
All right, so with the coordinated actions of Virtuous and Zevril, um, the new parts are installed. Um, uh, and do you choose to unfreeze the mainframe, Zevril?
I mean, do I believe that everything would be okay if I did? You said yeah?
Give me another uh, investigation check.
Investigation check. That is a. We can do better than that. No, we can't. That's a 37. Oh, did I also get that guidance?
Yes, you have guidance.
It's a D6.
I slapped you both with some of that.
It's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's your nat one, kid. There it is.
34. Let's go.
It's a 34.
All right. With 34, everything appears to be in working order. The only thing left to do is to resume power running to the system and see if everything checks out.
Can I collect those bugs from the old system?
Yeah, you most certainly
Excellent. I'm just gonna store that over here. And
I'll close the man up and boot him up afterwards. Make sure he's good to go.
Puts
this is
it
what you do all the time. This is wow. This is stressful.
Come on, you got it. You're smart guys. Yeah, got it.
Hey, if I do get this right, can I drive the car?
I'll let you pick the car.
What? That's not the same at all.
And you can drive it.
Yes.
Fazo
So-
is booting up when a um, a hologram of black hair begins to sprout out of his dome piece and fall down over his shoulders, and a face
Yeah.
appears over his front panel.
God.
Haha, the vile villain.
You boys
I
are
think it's
messing
correct.
with my toys. I don't think I like what you're doing over here. And you, didn't you help me last time? What's going on here?
Is
I
that a
got my. Hmm?
child? I think I'm missing something from you. I'm missing something.
I don't. I don't. I don't like you, changeling man.
Ah, Burr. It's your face.
You know what?
I'm missing your face.
I don't want to share with you, and so I think I'm just gonna destroy this body. Countdown
Whoa, whoa.
beginning. 10, 9, 8,
Stop time. I
7.
cast stop time. Okay. Am I allowed to bring someone in with me during stop time?
Yeah.
I bring in Zevril with me. Zevril. Okay.
Just and sees everything that's going on. Is just going. Hold on. Pulls out his hammer. Immediately starts as fast as he can. Starts building the new body.
I proceed to cast haste on him so he can go faster.
Would I know how I would be able to upload his psyche into the new body without the possibility of bringing her along?
Yeah. You can.
I was just intimately inside this man's brain.
Right. So, one way that you could potentially do that, or rather, the safest way that you can think of to do that, is with a Durant Industries solid state drive, otherwise known as an MM2, and I'm sorry, an MM6.4. It's your new model, and it's it's about a 20th the size of standard uh, Warforged data core, um, and a lot more secure. So um, you would need to basically download his well, give me a Arcana check and then uh, a luck roll to see if you um, to see if you preemptively backed up his brain before you started working on things like any good tech guy would do.
We're gonna use. Damn, the dice are saying that this 27, 28 is gonna be as high as I'm rolling. 29, that's crazy. Blew through both luck feats and it said 29. All right, and then a luck roll. Probably help if I put the d20 in there. There's an 8.
Can guidance help that at all?
Sure. I mean, it's a level, and he still has the effective guidance in the first place on him.
D6. He was above an
I'm
8.
going to. Yeah, I can guidance both of them. And if necessary, I will do saving face. Okay, that's a 5 for the first one and a 4 for the second. So that's a. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't have to roll 2. Well, it's a 5. So 29, 34.
Okay, cool. And
Is that high enough, or should I pop my saving face to?
34 is high enough. Um,
I feel like it's the 8 that's about to fuck me.
what was your luck roll?
An 8. Like I said, I feel like it's the 8 that's about to fuck me.
What's your intelligence score?
My intelligence score, my intelligence modifier.
Your intelligence score.
My intelligence score is a 30.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. With the 8, you are fine.
What's
So you did manage to remember to back up his brain state before um, restoring power to the system, and so you are able to replicate that onto the M6.4 drive, um, and that would be what you use in his cranial in his cranial drive socket, of which you allowed for 4 extra, three additional expansion drives to be installed at a later time. And the MM6.4 also has about 200 times the capacity of a standard data drive for a Warforged. So Phaso Prime is getting a supreme upgrade. What material are you using to build his chassis out of?
That's a Zev?
I didn't realize I was muted this whole time. I mean, I was trying to decide, do I want to be simple, right? Or do I want to make this man owe me for the rest of his all-natural life?
At that point, it's on you at this point. Do you want to hand in my people's business right now?
Yeah, kind of, but it's not because I'm nosy. It's because people want to be led and I want to lead.
That's up to you, Chief.
Yeah, I will build his chassis out of um like so it'll be a normal-ish chassis, like I made out of like the normal metal, like normal steel and iron and whatnot. But I will have the accents made out of staple and taffenrite.
Okay.
No, I didn't say that right.
Yeah, typhoonite. Yeah.
Typhoonite, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I was wondering if typhoonite was going to be involved in the composition of this guy. Good.
Yes.
So,
Yes. It's literally only the second time I've got a chance to use it.
It's a material.
Yep. So, the new uh, the new Phaso Prime body has been assembled. All of the parts are in functioning order. The new data drive is installed, um, and the original Phaso Prime body, you can like while you've been constructing this new frame for him, you've seen this very vibrant uh, white light building in his core, his power cell, um, and uh, you bring Phaso Prime online, well, Prime Point 2 um, online just as uh, the countdown reaches.
Can I banish that body?
Sure, by all means.
Oh, I banished it to the fire plane because it's about to blow up. Can I have her roll for banishment?
Oh, she that was a protocol that she put in place
Oh,
in case he was ever actually fixed.
okay. Can he even beat a charisma 30?
Um, Phaso,
Yeah,
no, he cannot beat a Charisma 30.
cool. His body's at the fire plane right now, blowing up.
Copy that. Um, so
Whew, that was close.
Wondox, what happened? I have a lapse of several minutes in my data.
Uh, so, TWDLR cogs. We had to build you a new body because apparently someone had hacked your systems, and she put in a little sneaky little self-destruct system in you, so we kind of had to upload you into a new body.
You have my sincerest gratitude.
Oh no, that's not mine. It's not mine. I'm gonna point at the hobgoblin in a turtleneck. It's him. You gotta think.
Phaso would turn to Zevril. Ah, Mr. Durin, thank you so very, very much for my new and improved frame. Uh, I imagine that you are looking for Phaso Beta and Gamma. Is this correct?
It is. And I would imagine with such an updated new chassis that I hopefully, once this problem gets addressed, won't have to deal with many more problems of this nature, right?
I do not see how that would be possible. With the processing capabilities of this new frame, I can far outpace the efforts to defy my investigations. I shall locate rogue uh, the rogue mainframes immediately. And with that, um, he places a hand on each of you and says, um, please touch the other organic in your
Hey,
field.
Vyrtuous, come here. I grab him and I bring him in for a hug.
Uh, um, transmit matter. Location phasal beta. Commence. And uh, a digitization of the four of you begins, and you are then teleported to um, another one of the plates, um, and are standing in front of a slightly less, or rather, a less advanced version of the warframe, of the warforged that you traveled here with, or rather that you just spent time trying to save. Um, um, Phaso Beta, you have been you have been found guilty of soliciting materials and working uh, with unauthorized personnel to damage the reputation of the Cloudmasters. There is nothing that you can say to repudiate yourself. Please surrender for decommission. For yes, for decommissioning. Ha 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 ha. Phaso Prime. But a pleasant surprise. I did not expect you to bring Mr. Durbin here with you. How fun.
Is that a sarcastic robot?
Yeah, they come in many varieties.
Who programmed sarcasm into a robot?
People with a sense of humor.
I owe my
Can I kill
heuristics.
him yet?
Sure, you can kill that one.
I look
I owe my
immediately at
heuristics.
Phaso Prime.
I have no objections, sir. I owe my existence to you and Durin Industries. I will provide no further resistance or siphoning of information from your databases, and I will cease all operations related to Durin Industries immediately, focusing solely on your competitors.
Are
Oh,
they both in front of me?
um, Beta is in front of you, but Gamma is not. Gamma is at a different location.
Meaning we would have to teleport to him?
Hmm.
Theoretically,
Got you. Okay, okay. Um, you see that Zevril steps forward, his eyes sparking with deep violet purple energy, and
encouraging. Continue.
the shadows around him slowly start to billow until they like to billow together and connect until they slowly build themselves up a physical form beside him. He takes his sword in one hand and holds it aloft and watches it too becomes emblazed by his purple energy. As he holds his sword up into the air, though, the shadows behind him slowly taking shape um, form Inye holding his sword over his shoulder. as he looks down at the uh, the poor heap of scrap metal sitting before him, and he doesn't even say anything. No emotions on his face. He just brings down his wrists, cleaving the man in half.
Prime, how could you?
And I posted a video. I posted a picture in the chat of what you basically just saw.
Huh.
Nice.
See, now that's stylish. Why couldn't you answer it like that?
The shadows slowly dissipate away, and he looks at Virtuous and goes, anybody that's seen that side of my stylishness usually hasn't lived to tell the tale. And he points at the shattered batch of metal beneath him, and then turns back to Prime. And see, real quick, I just have to say this, especially considering Commander's here. I say Prime in my mind immediately at this exact moment wants to say Dazan. Commander knows. It's just killing me. Anyways, I turn back to Prime, and I look at him and I raise an eyebrow and I say, on to the next. I look at the other two as well.
Cool. Has not let go of Virtuous. Still is hugging on to him. Are we ready for a ride?
Slow man.
Commence the transportation to Phaso Gamma. Initiate. And that is odd. Initiate transfer to Phaso Gamma. Commence.
I go, hold on. Pull out my phone. Indy, lock onto the last known coordinates of Phaso. Which one?
Gamma.
Gamma.
Sir, it would appear a smoldering pile is in his last known location. What did you do?
A what was in his last known location? A smoldering pile?
Yes, sir.
Oh. I don't think that was me. I mean, I basically cleaved this one from the afterlife itself. If he has a soul, he doesn't anymore.
And in its wake, sir, was there a smoldering pile?
Looks around my phone to peek back at where the body was. Oh, yeah. Guess there is.
What were your intentions when you struck down that construct, sir?
I
Go ahead and tell him.
mean,
Tell him about how you were angry.
I wasn't though. I specifically said that he was had a completely and utterly clear face, like no emotion whatsoever. He was just bringing down his wrist with a like he brought down the blade with a flick of the wrist as if taking out the trash. Like he was just doing what needed to be done. And he would explain that. Yeah, he would quite literally explain that he felt like this was the equivalent of taking out the trash and tying up their loose ends.
It would appear, Mr. Durin, that the the rogue intelligence has been eradicated from the network. I'm I am Basil Prime. in Phaso Primal Moon.
You okay there, buddy?
I have not operated in solitude in some time. Wondox. This is unfamiliar.
So above game
Mhm.
question. Did I 2-for-1 special the motherfucker basically?
You 4-for-1 special.
Oh, I killed
Killed
all
all of it.
4 of okay, I knew I'm like something's not adding up here.
Oh,
Why is he
dude.
sad? Oh, because I killed 2 more too. Whoops.
Man, is out here squad killing. Crazy.
It was like when I was expecting to get a double kill marker, but instead I got the quadra kill and my face immediately went whoop.
And two of them didn't deserve that.
I'm just like I'm like those weren't my final hits.
They are now, buddy.
Crazy.
You did
Hmm.
that to him. He made a mistake.
Zevril would walk over and um put a hand on his shoulder and say, I offer my condolences. I did not think that killing one would kill all 3. Um,
Logic would
Wait,
dictate that that Theta and Delta were also corrupted. Hence why the cleansing strike you dealt to Beta sufficiently dispatched all rogue intelligences.
Well, it would make sense since he had corrupted you. So had that hit you before we fixed you, that might have killed you too off.
well,
so we could have helped him.
no, that's where we were. His other 2 bodies were also corrupted, and we just found that out in this exact moment, and killing this corrupted one. To which he would actually turn around and look at him and go, if I can offer, since this is partially of my doing, there's anything that you need going forward, I would, I mean, we've seen what it looks like when our companies work together, albeit without our permission. Would hopefully like to work together with you going forward in the light, with both of us aware. And he'll stick out a hand.
Most certainly,
I
Mr. Durian. You have my word.
I'm glad. And
It's all
he'll smile and look over at Virtuous, and he goes, "See, I'm getting better at this, right?"
Vert was looking off to the side, shaking his head. I should have said something.
Again, don't overthink. Don't overthink.
I mean, I wasn't sure about just killing the guy. He didn't even get to finish his evil rant or nothing. But I just
Yeah.
figured,
You'll,
y'all knew what you were doing, and he's now they're all dead.
okay, look. We'll find another one. I guarantee you, they're gonna do the evil rant too. So again, just take this one as a win because you didn't have to hear it because it would have been all cyborgy. Again, it's better when like they're a flesh one. Trust me, you'll get better next time.
Zevra will lean in. Once you've heard one evil rant, you've heard them all. I'll be completely honest with you.
But they all
Very few of these guys
It's just
actually
a matter
can
of being
create
polite
tribute.
and like distracting them, maybe coming up with a plan, incapacitating them. There's a lot of advantages to an evil rant.
Look here, we're gonna go
You remember
fight.
the hospital that I brought you by? And I told you
Yeah.
when I was younger, my foolishness got a whole lot of people killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. imagine live in person, a whole bunch of lives are on the line, and you're trying to distract the man that has taken a whole bunch of people hostage. And he says, fuck it.
Don't worry, we're gonna fight vampires soon enough, so they'll be like they always have the evil laugh monologue. So don't worry, you'll get another one. It's me from a vampire.
That didn't even apply to this situation. There were so many other things we could have done besides kill that guy. Let's just go.
This again. Let it be. We solved the
To
problem. We're gonna
flip
move.
side, what I wanted to actually bring up, well, since we have the cogsmith here, he's actually, when all this was all said and done, the one I wanted to run the idea of your little healing bots by, because he would be able to help us with that. I mean, not that we necessarily need help, but how does the saying go? Something village is better than one person. I don't know.
It takes a village to say a value or raise. I guess it takes a village to raise a child.
Oh, and he'll stop and scratch the back of his head. No, that wasn't it.
Okay.
It two no
Two
heads
is
are
better than one.
mate stops and scratches. Yeah, I think that was the one.
Okay.
Sorry, when you spend a large amount of time around undead who that's not what's on their mind, things go out the window. Tonight's going to be very weird for me, and tomorrow is going to be even weirder.
Cool. You need anything else?
Um, no, sir. No, Wondox. I need to take inventory and sift through data to reestablish the hierarchy of the Cogmasters and appoint new leadership to manage the other plates.
I'll
Understood.
Zevril's gonna step forward and take a pen out of, or not a pen, like a chip out of his pocket. Say, "Come here real quick, come here, and bring the Smith back down. Open up his chassis, slot in a new chip into his chest, close it, tap it twice, and say, in just a moment, you won't be so alone. You can thank me later." Are you gonna ask me what I did, or are you gonna make me roll for what I did?
I know what you did.
That doesn't change the answer to my question.
I told you there were 3 extra expansion slots for a reason.
So do I have to roll?
No.
Then tell me what happened, sir.
Could happen to me. I made a mistake. I gave him a robot from
Because that
the.
also means that he is now forever patched directly to me.
Yes. Uh, Greetings, Comic Master Phaso. I am Indy. I will be your liaison to Dorian Industries from this moment forward. Any request that Master Zevil has of you will be relayed through me, and you can do the same to make requests of Master Zevil. Though I will put any request that you put forward into the queue so that they do not take priority over more important matters. This
Give him
is
second Q level priority, Indy.
second queue priority registered. This is acceptable. Thank you. Shall I return you to your vehicle?
Oh yeah, do that.
Zevril's gonna look back at Virtuous, remember that he said he was gonna get to drive on the way home, and just fall back into his shadow. Fuck that. He's just gonna go, I'll see you guys at home. no offense, Vert. I bet you're an angel behind the wheel. I would just rather, not and just walk through a shadow.
But it could have been a moment. You always running away from the moment.
That's
Step on it.
He would
I guess he
hear
stepped
you
on his own
say
shadow.
he would hear you say that, and at first you would think he's gone, but when you guys come around the corner, he's sitting on the hood of the car with a very big pout on his face.
You see Vyrtuous walking out, stepping on his own shadow, as if that affects him.
Massive eye roll. I'm running
So-
away from the moment. Yeah, I'm here. Please don't send me to my wife early, or send Wondox to his wife early. That's my only prediction. I love my wife, but I don't want to see her again so soon. If I do, I will be in so much trouble.
It'll be fine. So what do you got in the garage?
My garage or his garage?
He was looking at Wondox with the most eager, almost chaotic grin.
Zevril sighed with relief. Oh, thank God, not my garage.
Wondox?
He's dead.
Are we doing the carrying balance? The soul?
Yeah, he does have the big old Corinne balance, as I like to call it, because it was named after Corinne, basically.
It's
we
like-
got a-
I'm thinking
got
it's either going to be
Yeah,
a
but this one
monster
doesn't
truck.
run away permanently.
You know,
No, it stays by you. It stays by your side. It actually gives you shields and healing.
The Kieran balance?
Yes, I know. But you got
It didn't stutter.
Corinne balance. Yes, yes, I
Damn.
know.
Crazy.
Noted.
Oh, there he is. Wondox is back. All right, Wondox. What do you, he wants to know what you have in your garage, not my garage. My garage gets to stay hidden a little bit longer.
Cool, bet. Okay, so we got the Frizz, which is that big little centipede. We have an ambulance. We got a fire truck. We
Man.
have a motorcycle with a cat's head on it that has wings.
that's creepy.
Wait. Take 3 steps back. That's a new one. I need a picture of that in the chat right
We also
now.
have an 18-wheeler from hell.
Whoa, we're just gonna roll past the motorcycle with the cat head.
So you've actually seen the cat one. That's the weird part. It was like back in episode, what, was that 4?
What?
After we killed Indy. And y'all
You
came
pulled
back
out a
and opened-
motorcycle with a cat head? I would have
Wait,
remembered.
I thought those were the
And they-
dragon cycles.
Right, exactly. I genuinely thought those were dragon cycles.
No, it was an actual like motorcycle with a cat head on.
Jesus. All right. I guess for that episode, I was as clenched up as Maha was. Because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay,
you were
firstly,
building-
I remember the dragon cycles. All right, give me my.
But
you were
apparently there were no
building,
dragon cycles. They were kitty cycles. Yeah, we were clinched. I don't know. We were wrong. Whatever.
So yeah, what you would have dropped, buddy?
There's no monster truck in there? I could have sworn you had a monster truck.
No, that's the Lamborghini. That's the Lamborghini truck.
Alright, which one screams?
Oh, that's
Oh, the Mobarello fucking clown car thing.
Yes. That's
a recent one.
that's the one. Everybody get in. Get in.
He
He's
speaks
under
my
the-
tongue.
Zevril, put that thing away. We're supposed to enjoy this ride.
He shouldn't even be out. He's fucking grounded. Go away.
Okay. God, how do we describe how it looks? I'm trying to remember because it's a monster car. We'll say it's a monster truck. I actually do like the idea of made a monster truck.
It's in one of the shots.
Even better.
You
Okay.
you posted a picture of it in one of the chats. Hold on, now I actually got to find that because it was. It's somewhere. It's either in one of the chats or it's in the voice chat. But there is a picture of this specific Marlboro loud ass looking like The car itself looks loud as fuck.
Yeah, it looked like a hot rod.
It has so much personality.
It does. It is a beautiful vehicle.
Well, he'd be standing in front of it, hopping up and down, looking at the others like, all right, guy, you ready? You ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Zevril is applying like 7 different layers of mage armor. He's applying like a couple of he's applying a layer of invulnerability and a layer of invincibility. This is like little just don't mind me. Just, making sure. When's the last time you've driven a vehicle, Vyrtuous? When's the last time you were behind the wheel?
Are you ready?
Oh.
Big never.
Looks at
didn't say that.
Wondox. Are we
I
sure
did not
about
say
this?
that. I did not say that I've never been behind a vehicle.
I will text them and say, hey, don't worry. The vehicles are actually sentient. If they need to drive, they will drive. So I can
Reads
make
the text
easy
message,
drive.
closes the text message, looks back at Vyrtuous. Do you even have a learner's permit? Do you have
A
your
what?
learners? Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Cast Sanctuary on myself.
You just teleport into shadows if you need to. So, God, let me describe the vehicle now because I never really did. Oh, you got it? The
I'm
monster truck.
egregiously looking for the picture right now, and it's actually bothering me that I can't find it.
Which one? The monster truck? Well, dang, we did come up with an image for it, didn't we? That's on me.
Oh, no, I found it. Here you go. It's this shit. This egregious looking, loud. This is what you're giving him the ability to drive, and it looks
Yeah,
fast as fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Because it was based off the Final Fantasy plants.
Yeah. And the noise comes from the side, not the engine.
That's even worse. Oh, because it actually has a
See that
mouth.
mouth?
Inside,
Yeah,
right?
you see the mouth on the side. Yeah. So when you hear that, it's from there.
Once everyone got into the car,
Mm-hmm.
he looked at the others, grinned, put his hands on the wheel, pressed the horn, and started driving mad slowly. He was mad careful on the pedal. It was just like a slow
2
crawl.
miles an hour, so everybody sees me.
Go ride the whip if we need to.
Zevril feels how slow he's going and
That's slow.
immediately relaxes. It's just like, oh, okay, thank God. Whew.
He's bobbing his head back and forth, mad excited, turning mad slowly.
Me over here, my thoughts trying to hold them back.
This is not how you drive a car. Do you not see the aggression on the side?
Get out of the road! I'm late for work, you goddamn.
Wow, people are so grumpy some days, man.
No, maybe you
They're
know
not getting enough
you
sleep.
should honk the horn at them.
How
yeah.
how fast are you going? Question.
Like you could get a ticket for going too slow, type slow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I would like to say
no. I gotta get involved in.
Like presidential
I was about to
Queen
say I
of
would like to
England
get
type
involved
slow.
at this point.
Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta put a little bit more gas in it. Okay, so you gotta press it just a little bit more. Okay.
Oh, like this? He floored it.
Yeah.
Wait. That's not what I
This is way better. This is way better.
The rod
Let's
is
go.
jumping over other cars and extending axles so they can raise above the traffic.
I will put this out there. If it almost hits anything, I will phase us through it.
I have an odd feeling all we hear is wah, 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 wah.
You gotta have the voice too. You gotta.
This is amazing. Wait, I'm a drift. He cranked the wheel. Cranked the wheel the other way.
You swear you hear the song of. Oh man, I love
He's about
this.
to fly right into a building or all the buildings. It's almost
Oh
as
no,
if he's
oh no, you
magically
don't.
attracted to the buildings.
You phase through buildings.
Yeah, you drive into the building. Wondox phases us into the building. I phase us through the floor right back outside of the building. Like no, fuck all that. No, no.
It's a ghost car. Wait. You
Yeah.
spin around, go back the other way, back into the building. Dude, donuts. Wow. I'm getting it.
Yep, you sure are, buddy. Sure are.
I'm literally giving Wondox the look that says, this is your fault, bud.
With a few heart attacks. Don't worry about it.
Like
Sound
you
Sophie has
have
40 of them.
exactly. I'm like, you have so many lives. It doesn't matter. The difference with you, sir.
Don't worry, we'll all come back from it.
The level of humanization in this car is actually kind of crazy.
At this point, I would like to
Okay, enough
cast
done.
telekinesis to have a mage hand on the wheel. And normally I would love to be able to say, oh yeah, you don't see the mage hand, this, that, and the other. You are the literal magic. You are the nexus magic of the magical nexus of the world. Magic literally comes to your beck and call.
Ooh, wow,
So
yeah, we're
I have
just
an
going down.
odd feeling you see a hand on the wheel helping you drive the car.
Oh, is this autopilot? I don't need that. He waves it away.
Can I roll to counteract that, please?
I would like to actually use the vehicle to say no, and then just follows along with Retro. As the car is still
I would like to roll to shoo away his magic.
You don't need to.
Oh, the car! I forgot the car is sentient, so the car can't just take over and drive it anymore.
whatever I wanted to, but I'm too busy blasting.
Honestly, once that happens, I'm just gonna open my shadow and we're gonna drive into my shadow and get out of the heart of the city, away from all these fucking buildings, peer
And
back
then-
on the highway.
Cool.
I always want to try
you're-
something. Wondox, take the wheel. He would let go of the wheel and stick his head out of the window and start creating.
I don't grab the wheel. I just let the car drive. I just let it drive. Why would I?
He would start creating a whole new road, swerving like it's Rainbow Road. Oh, this is amazing!
I didn't plane shift us back out because I can do that with the vehicles apparently. And then we're just back
now we
by-
just left
Now we're
partially
back by the
completed bridge in the middle of the. Oh my god! And I'm pulling fucking Vyrtuous back into the car, going, "Hey, buddy, no."
If you pulled him out while he was making, then means that we're just flying now. He
No,
would have
he
stopped
pulled
creating.
you back into the vehicle.
Yeah, no, but he would have stopped creating the the bridge in front. Looking back behind him, oh, I should get rid of that.
Nope.
He would-
Stop. Think about what you're doing. Then do it.
Okay.
Think. What are the
Okay.
problems that can happen by doing that?
He would look forward, places both back hands back on the wheel. Let it be known he had no idea which direction he was going, so I don't even know if he was actually
We're
going
in
back.
the air right now. That part does not matter. Worry about that when we get on the ground.
Oh, you start
And you
creating
look
more
out and you
roads.
see we are falling out of the air because of their
Yeah.
fucking bridge shenanigans. I'm just like, we're already here now. Don't fucking worry about it. No point in screaming.
Screaming and creating bridge.
No, stop that shit. He'd slap your hand. No. We're going to hit the ground. We're here now. We're going all the way fucking down.
Like that,
Ooh.
like down, like crashing, like and burning. Because I can make us a parachute. Matter of fact, I think I should make it.
Stop all that right.
You
Stop.
slap your hand again. Fucking stop it.
I cast never fall on the vehicle.
No, he'd slap your hand too. Stop it. Both of you just fucking stop. Like, and literally as we get closer to the ground, my shadow just fucking opens up, swallows all of us, and spits us out in the bottom of the dog. Just like I just get out of the car, fucking slam the door. I am never letting him drive again. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, but it's
Off a
funny though.
bridge? He looks
was
he looks at
funny.
fucking Wondox. Off of a bridge? This is on
Yeah.
you. A
Funny.
bridge.
Yeah, we lived. Seriously.
What do you mean? Yeah, we live off of a... I'm never letting you into my garage. He just narrows his eyes at Vyrtuous. Never letting you in my garage. You will never see any of my cars.
It's
You
okay.
Both hands on the wheel,
I don't
hyperventilating.
trust you right now.
I just get out the vehicle. I say, hey, Vert, come on, we gotta get out. We got business.
Hey, let's go to the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Falls out the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
Levitates
I'm like,
back up. I'm ready. I'm good. I'm good.
I send the vehicle back to this mental space.
I'm gonna add some driving courses to the danger room just for you, so that hopefully never happens again. Like what?
So you're saying I get to do that
storms-
again? He looked back at Wondox. I
Mm-hmm.
think he enjoyed himself.
I think he
And
did. I think he's over his
Sounds like he said he wants me to do it some more because he's encouraging me by creating driving lesson courses. So,
You hear from halfway down the hall. I just want you to be better.
see, look at that. Look at that.
Right. He says you're already great. He doesn't want the best. He wants you to be a racer.
Oh, yes. I think I will do that.
You hear from
Mhm.
down the hallway again.
I also have a trainer that can train you how to do that, weirdly enough. He's a
So
monk.
excited.
I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Man, pay attention to fucking Maharashtra. I'm tired of these two fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum get on my nerves right now.
Alright, so now it is finally to Maharashtra. Who
Papa Maha.
Maharashtra, Papa Maha, however you want to refer to yourself, sir. You are in the you're in the room with Avril and your dozen. Avril is knocked out. Just haha. It's dope. Um, um, and the um, the babies half well, I'd say about 8 of them are sleeping. Uh, um, and the other 4 are basically climbing all over you, or trying to be in your business. Um, what are you up to in this moment? Haha.
I was trying to ask because he
Yeah, I
said
was
he
about
was
to say we totally
noodles, and I was like,
said
is he back
he was
yet?
getting noodles.
He just posted oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
right
Never
there
mind.
underneath.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I am back.
Okay. All right.
Okay, there you
Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I had to get. It wasn't cold enough, so I had to go get some ice cubes and slept those in there.
Well, like I said, Avril is knocked out. Most of the babies are asleep, and there are 4 that are trying to get attention. So, what is Paha doing in this moment?
Uh, he's just dancing around with the. Well, I wouldn't say dancing around. I think he's kind of officially worn out as he's gotten 8 of them successfully to sleep. I think he finds 4 of them pretty manageable. He doesn't mind being climbed on. Uh, he is looking at the two things that he created. The necklace and the ring.
Mhm.
And he's not sure who he wants to give the gifts to first. And because he spent 11 months with one and finding out what a true friend is, someone who isn't under his orders or someone he takes orders from and not his mom. And then the other is the one that bears his children. And she sleep currently. But I think he would say, you know what, kids? Let's go for a walk. He would also leave the ring beside Avril. Knowing how she's grabbing with gold, I'm sure she's gonna roll over and snatch the ring at some point. And say, let's go find your uncle. And he'd go just wandering, trying to find a scent of Virtuous.
Okay. And you walk the majority of the ship. Um, and
Wait, which four kids are with me? That's a valid question.
roll me 42.
Four.
You mo gai quy phái lý giao. You mo gai quy phái lý
Okay,
giao.
so out of Johnny, uh, Yadmara, and who is 8?
Wait, deadass, you name one Johnny?
No,
Out of
one,
Johnny.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dementia and Omni.
So all of the problem children are awake.
Uh, yeah, Yasmada is problem number 1. She is the 8. Omni is the male, that's an 8. Dementia, the
Looks like he
aspect
does
of
well.
growth. And then Arajani, the one that is the second strongest telepath, yes.
As it was written to be, so shall they be the problems that are awake.
You mo gai quy phái lý giao.
That's very fitting, actually. Yeah, we'd say, let's go find Uncle Vert and give him his gift. And yeah, Uncle Vert, Uncle Vert. Remember everyone else?
Uh, no.
No.
Um, so you walk the majority of the dog before you okay, you're not able to find Vert, Vert, Wondox, or Zevril. Um, and then suddenly out of nowhere, you're hit with the scent of all three of them as you hear.
Come on, it wasn't that bad, bro.
Uh,
Ah,
so they are in the hangar, um, the garage. Um, and uh, Zevril would actually be the first person that you see as he is storming down the hallway, talking about he's driving horses in the dog, in the danger room. Um, and just beyond him, you would see uh, Wondox and Vert standing next to the what is it called?
Oh, big old monster truck. Hot rod.
He would give a nod to Zevril and continue walking.
Right?
Which of the 4 kids are awake with you?
Ada Johnny, Yadswara, Dementra, and Omni.
Roll a d4 for me.
Omni.
Omni? Cool. Yeah, I'm grabbing Omni and say, all right, you're getting spoiled by Uncle Zevril today.
Snatched him from me and just disappeared.
And stealing your kids. Fight 'em
Literally
right
just
now.
literally just snatched him from you and just stepped into the void and was like, all right, yeah, you're getting spoiled by me
He's
today.
stealing your kids. He's kidnapping your child. Fight him right now.
Shamelessly.
Out in your own home.
Like a balloon.
Crazy.
Literally just gonna just grab him, look at you, and go and just make eye contact with you as I say, I'm gonna spoil this child for the day. It'll make me feel better, and just step through the shadow.
I mean, to be fair, you have nothing to worry about with this child.
Yeah, he's
he is a whole.
It was Omni, right? Yeah. That's
Omni
why
is
I
the
didn't
safest.
pick. Yeah, Omni is one of the safest. That part doesn't.
Just watch his touch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking right now. I can't remember because I know Yadsmada has the disintegrating touch. Does Omni also have it? No, he's got touch of
No.
many things. Right.
Yes.
He can make multiple things.
Totally perfect that he's with me right now. Yeah,
Dear God.
I'm not doing anything wrong with that.
Well, what if I make an ultra wave that I can make mini arrays?
Whoa.
Doom.
As you grab him, be safe with him, please. Avril is. Just be safe with him. I might catch it for it.
Of course. Just don't be mad if you can't smell him. Actually, if you can't smell him, know
I
that
will
should
come
almost.
for you.
It just means you're with. You know exactly where I'll be.
Skull on the table.
Don't take him to the necropolis, please. That's
Kind
the
of
only thing I ask.
visibly see him pout. And you go, fine. Fine.
Newborns, please.
So
I
you
mean,
yes, take the newborn. Literal.
It's already rough having this one. And he points at Dementra, who is like looks maybe a month older.
Man, they grow up so fast.
I'm like, so does that go for all of the babies that I'm not allowed to take them into the? Because I mean, I feel like one trip into the necropolis with her, and she's gonna come out grown.
There is one that might be safe, but she may be too much for you to handle because she's too much for us to handle. And he points at Yadsmana.
He's gonna squint at you, take the challenge, pick up Yadsbada as well, give you back Omni, and slowly starts sinking into his channel. And is just looking at you as he's sinking into the floor. Challenge accepted. We'll be back in an hour.
He would actually 100% stop you from doing that. Like, no questions asked. We finally got her quiet and not blipping. Do not touch her. Be satisfied with that one.
I mean, and he'd look at her and he'd like, you
Good
could tell he's doing like a full 360 on Yasmina. He's just like, he's got some telekinesis. Looks like she's got a really strong hide. Looks like she can disintegrate things that she touches. A little bit of a
disappears the car
temporal
immediately after hearing that.
dichotomy. Yeah, that's the temporal dichotomy. And
The
he's just
car
like,
is
that's not terrible. If anything, she's a lot like me. Adamant's hide. I have an adamant hide. Disintegrating touch. I can disintegrating touch. Temporal dichotomy. Time dilation. Small army. Small army. Scrying. The only real difference between me and your daughter is
You're ugly and she's not.
man, we are really
I
being
was going to say I'm a Zether and she's not, but sure, if that's how we're gonna take it tonight.
Shots
Yes.
fired. What
I
was
am ugly and
that?
she's not.
where did that come from? I was just feeling and I feel like fire just hit through the wall.
Right?
Why is this happening? Where did
We'll
this
take both of them. They get antsy when they're separated from at least in packs of 2. And he hands him Omni as well.
Okay, I'll be back in 5 years.
that was not at all what they agreed upon.
I would immediately think Avi, he's trying to time dilate the children.
Oh, he's trying to snitch. What a coward.
Hey, last time I
snitching
checked,
to a wife.
her telepathy was not working as intended. So
So the telepathy will broadcast across the entire ship as if coming through the loudspeakers. And if it gets smell in my hair, I'm fine.
you see a devilish grin come out of the floors. As Zevril just looks at you with these eyes that it seems to be glaring back at you. I win. And then he sinks into the void for good.
And like the voice in like Abby's voice is noticeably tired, even though it's projected thought, it is noticeably exhausted. Um, um, but yeah, so whether she keeps that same energy when she wakes up is yet to be determined, but that's what she says at the moment. And as several disappears into the floor, um, Wondox and Vyrtuous begin walking down the hallway towards you.
This ain't us. This is not our fight.
Oh. Hey, Vert. Got something for you.
Maha, have you ever driven a monster truck? Because if not, I've got something for you.
I've driven a monster, but what's a monster truck?
Oh, you've got to try it, man. You got to try it. Wait, something for me.
Yeah. And he would unhook it from his tail and pass you a necklace. It's coming in the chat.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Thank you. What's this for? Oh, man, was I supposed to have something too? He would start like randomly creating his cube.
It's fine. I don't need anything back from a friend. Glad to know you're all right.
And like an hour ago, or I guess a year ago, or matter of perspective, you didn't even know what that was. And now that's what this. Ah, Ma, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It took some time to make it, but try it on and put in some mana.
He would hold it very carefully in the palm of his hand, reflexively sitting cross-legged and kind of floating in the air as he looked real close at it, taking in every detail, and then holding his other palm above it, twisting just slightly, he would begin to imbue mana into it. Aster's gonna
Uh,
be so jealous.
as you do, you feel invigorated. Uh, Similar to the effect that you'd feel from a war song, but it's sort of from you, but only affecting you.
Well,
Oh my god, is that gonna play the whole time? Like, are we just
It took a lot of energy and ritualing to make sure it kept at least some of the strength.
wow. He would look from the necklace to Maha, even as he was putting it on, nodding. I definitely have to get you something back for this, but I didn't even, I, this whole journey has been, such a roller coaster. But meeting you guys, moments like this, makes it all worth it. Thank you, Ma.
Of course.
Or I guess he kind of looked at the other kids. Hop Rastra?
Oh, hey, Wondox.
that is me?
Bye. And he'd walk away.
Okay. It needs to go back to what I was doing. Slightest of inconvenience, I guess.
Oh, hey, Vert. Remember, we have training in the morning as usual.
Oh, damn it. I mean, all right. Great.
I win still.
You see Zevril pop up after what seems to have been a couple minutes, but it's been a couple months for him, and he looks at you and goes, "Hey, or it's been about a month for him," and he goes,
Don't bring him back now. You were having so
no,
much.
no, 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 I don't plan on bringing her back. Does she have like a favorite food?"
You would know more about his daughter now than he does. You would know more of her mannerisms now than he does. They have been alive for a day, sir.
They've been alive for a month and a half now. So
Right.
yeah,
So you would know
fair
more
enough.
about this child.
He would probably slide out and be like, "You gotta," and he'd stop and go, "Wait, you know what? No, better yet." And he'd reach up and like his hand would stop an inch away from your fur, and he'd go, "May I?"
He's going to not respond to Zevril, but grab at his children.
They're not with me, or at least you don't see them with me.
This
Are
man.
they within the vicinity? Because
If you were to pull out the other half of my body, you would see them.
is it connected from point A to point B?
Yes, if you continued pugging on my body, you would see your kids, but you would have to tug the rest of my body out. But I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm asking for permission. Are you gonna respond, or am I gonna rip a fucking handful of your chest hair out?
I'd rather you not. Just give me my kids back and let me go back.
We're having a
Please.
great time. Here, do you want to come with us?
I'd rather not go back, but
Man,
I
it's already
guess.
Squints at you. Do you have a problem with my necropolis?
man. You just piccolo this man. I'm over here so bad.
Virtuous got you up the hall. They were just born today. He's a
Yeah,
brand new
you-
father. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
What do you
I'm
mean?
putting
I'm just
myself on them so they will never
nieces.
attack me
You know
ever.
what? I can't let you get in the trouble by yourself. Let's go grab the other kids and go in together.
She said it was okay. What are you? He's squinting at you, so confused, and he's just like, "She said it was okay. Why are
Yes,
you? You know
the
what? Come on. Yes.
tired Abby who has mental disruptions, who actually is sleeping while children are most likely crying and
Also,
is willingly letting me touch her and says she cares about me. Yeah, that Avril just said it was okay for you to take them into time dilation.
Zevril's
and this is
looking
the
at
dad
you
gonna
like,
say,
yeah, okay, and yes, that Avril.
I think he's trying to state that if you raise your kids without someone else raising your kids, it kind of feels kind of fucked up, and she's gonna be kind of mad about that shit, bro.
also, if it's okay with her, but
You
not
see,
okay
he
with
says
him,
that. You see, he says that, and Zevil immediately goes, "What do you mean? Oh, the
There,
time dilation. You know what? I honestly, I
nah,
didn't think about that.
no, bring them out now.
Oh, so now you've spent how long with my kids that I didn't get to have with them?
Damn, they better not be
He
like.
steps out of the void. He
Are
looks at
they
his
teenagers?
watch.
Are they teenagers? So I need to know.
He looks at his watch. It's been a couple of minutes. It's been like
That
4 minutes.
that is insanity right
You
there.
know, she
Teenage-
told me that Enon grow twice as fast. You know that, right?
It's okay. So these two are only like a month old.
So
Or 10
you just
minutes
took my kids
old.
from me for a month.
For 10
Mhm.
minutes. For 10 minutes.
You know, you locked me in your necropolis for 6 minutes, and it was an entire year.
11
actually,
months.
uh,
And that was at the
several,
bequest of your wife, baby mama.
several,
Yes.
several. Remember how we were talking about, like, like executive actions and just doing things that maybe you shouldn't just do off of a feeling you get, like with me and my brothers?
It's
This is kind of
fine, Fer. I told him
Several
no.
stops for a moment.
He did it anyways. It's so fine.
To be
I
fair,
no,
have
though, hold on.
no. That's
Several, hold on,
anyways.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Several stops for a moment, puts up a finger, pulls it down, puts up a finger again, pulls it down, and goes, I got permission, though.
from one of the parents. There's two of them.
He'll stop, look at Maha, look at Maha dead in his eyes. You know what? That's a fair point. And he'll pull both of the kids out of the void and hand them to him.
How long has it been?
It hasn't. It's literally only been a month. I wasn't going to take them longer than a month, anyways.
So 2 months year old. They're 2 months now.
Unless Soul wants to be that guy, yeah, they're only 2 months old. I did think about that. I know that they grow faster than regular children. They went through a 9-month gestation process in 2 weeks. Like I ain't stupid.
Yeah, they
Mm.
they so a month for a Eonon baby is the equivalent of about 8 months for a human child.
Even
They're both
better.
walking. That's crazy.
Oh man. So they are
Oh
older
my.
than their
Oh,
siblings that are supposed to be the same.
I pulled
Oh,
two chunky ass toddlers out of the void with me.
mom is gonna be so mad when she wakes up.
So all this time, Mary. You know what?
Hey, you look at them. They've been working out every day with me. They follow your workout exercise routine every morning.
you're not helping. Several.
I
Maybe just
look. He said. She
apologize.
said. Yet he would stop for a moment.
You know
He
what?
goes,
We already know where this is gonna
I
go.
didn't do anything wrong. You
Uh,
know what?
Yatsma,
That's fair.
Yatsma is carrying like a baby-sized chain whip, and
Oh,
has a he's got a pair of daggers.
I look.
Oh
The
I
no,
look at
deepest
yeah.
Maha.
they
Maha
fall.
would start kind of tears flowing.
I look at Maha, and I would go. I will be honest and say I don't feel like I did anything wrong. However, I can tell by the emotions on your face that I have done something wrong.
You took the
So
first moments. How do you not see that?
you know, I'm just gonna leave. That just feels like the best thing for me to do right now. And I
Hippo,
walk away.
so I apologize. Hey, Wondox.
Nah, don't drag me into your shit, bro. You
Oh.
made this bad. Go sleep in it.
Look at my heart. I apologize. I did not know. It's not something I've ever honestly thought about. I'm not a father. I was just having an interesting day after being stuck in a car with these two and allowing this one to drive. So I figured a little bit of me time with my niece and nephew would make me feel better. And
On the
I
mortal.
I even got to do some weapons training with them. It was a lot of fun.
Oh.
So
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, this is the same
The
thing with
guy-
Avi. This is the same thing with Avi. I'm just being
Oh.
true to my character. I'm sorry. My Zevril, as much of a genius as he would not understand how wrong this is. I'm
Dog.
sorry.
Leave the dog. I leave the dog.
I
Right
leave
now.
the dog.
I
He
leave
said, "I
the
don't
dog.
want to be
I'm
here for
going
this
to the
fallout."
brothel. I will not be there for the meg that's gonna be happening here. I leave with the second he said weapon training.
Maha is
Zevril gets down on his hands and knees to both of the kids and does like this little specialized handshake he has with both of them. It's just like,
Okay.
oh yeah, high five up top, down low, fist bump, down low, pinky twist,
I
back and
grab
forth,
the
back
close.
and forth,
Yep.
fist
We
bump,
are gone.
thumbs, yeah. He's like, all right, now go to Paha.
Hey, Papa.
And Zevril's just sitting up with a big old grin on his face. He's just like,
Okay.
man, being an uncle is immaculate.
Uncle
I'm
Zeph gave
on.
us these.
Again, the grin on his face is even bigger.
I'm on my bike and I'm leaving the ship.
Man said, I'm not even going to pull any of the fancy ass whips that we talked about all session. I'm on a bike.
I'm leaving. I have Virtuous on my back and we're leaving the ship right now.
You kidnapped me. Protesting the whole time, but it's probably for the best.
It's probably the best for us to leave. It's gonna be a murder scene on there for a bit, so we'll have to come back later.
Wait, no, they beat me. Oh my God, you might attack me. Oh.
Again, we already know the first, so I'm just gonna hammer. We'll be back.
Zevril is
All right.
just grinning, so proud of himself. He puts a hand on Maha's shoulder. See, look at that. Aren't they cute?
Maha's going to take a deep breath.
But like I said, I understand I did something wrong. I will do my best not to do it again in the future. You were right. All I did was get Avril's permission. I didn't get yours. So, genuinely. And like he puts a hand on his chest, puts a hand on Maha's chest, and like looks him dead in the eyes from the heart. I'm sorry. But it's kind of hard to be mad at me when you got these two adorable little fuckos looking at you. Like, look how cute they are. They're, come on. He's trying to like goad Maha into to paying attention to how adorable his children are being as they're going through their training forms with their weapons. Soul, can you roll 2d20s, two luck checks to see how good at their forms they are? Even though I know this is totally making it worse. Okay, one's a little rusty and one's all right, but he's like, look, they're starting to get it. Like, look.
You know, the chain whip is a pretty unwieldy weapon. But
he'll look at Maha and you're visibly
solid
wearing your
form.
discomfort on your face, right?
Oh, fully. Like, he is glaring. Like, if glares could deal damage, he is making sure they are radiant.
Okay. And Zevril will look at the glare and he'll go, okay. What? And I'm not, because apparently I have a tendency of being a bit of a sarcastic asshole. I'm not being a sarcastic asshole when I say this. Genuinely trying to understand. What did I do wrong? Aside from which I thought what I did wrong was making the executive decision of kidnapping two of your children to my time dilated necropolis with the permission of only one of your children. But if it is not that, I would really like to understand. And like you can tell Zevril is genuinely trying to like he's genuinely trying to understand because he's it's just now clicked to him that something's not right.
You took one of two of my children.
Mm-hmm.
I said, do not take them to the necropolis.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what it does being trapped there for 11 months. My bad, not a year. I spent 11 months not being able to smell Avril, smell the 12 children that I constantly had the aroma of. And now, all of a sudden, you leave with the children that are mine, not yours. After I told you not to, very explicitly and sarcastically said, maybe ask Avril. And you
But then
said,
you did
challenge.
ask Avril, and she said it was okay. So I don't look. I don't know why I assumed when the mom says okay, it means okay. Maybe that's from my childhood because whenever my mother said something to my father, my mother's rule was law. So
And how old are you? And how long ago was that?
Do you want me to answer that question honestly? Because I can. You're just gonna think I'm being sarcastic.
I can smell just about how old, ancient, and decrepit you are.
Look,
You don't have to
look.
answer.
Technically, 25 years old. It's just, and you see he scratched the back of his head. My powers kind of came with the unfortunate, very fortunate, extremely fortunate side effect of time dilation. Okay. I was not intending to be decrepit. It's not like I lie on my Fender profile, but you know, like I'm a little old. It's fine. It's fine.
A
My
little.
wife loves me. Look, 40,000 years old isn't that old.
That's pretty old. You're ancient. You should date a
Yeah,
little one.
well, I'm also ageless, so there.
So you gotta get even older.
Surprisingly, and you see Zevril kind of like leans against the wall. Surprisingly, yes, actually. And I don't know how to feel about that. I am apparently supposed to last until the end of time. And that's such an interesting concept to like try and wrap a mortal brain behind.
He's going to kind of calm down. Ah,
Come
you're.
on, let's go have Avril yell at me. It's okay.
You know what? It's fine. I'm starting to see the issue that you have, but it's not a bad thing. All of the aspects have something wrong with them, and I can see what my problem is, and I can definitely see yours. It's not a bad thing, but just
Zevril would sigh and look at you and go, you know, you're the second person to say that. Virtuous also mentioned that this was my problem as well. And well, he mentioned several things were my problem. I seem to care more about the dead than I do the living, to the point where I ignore the living amongst many other things. But that was one
this
of the points that he made.
is one of those moments where you didn't think about the living. And he is going to say, follow me. Let me show you the moments that I missed out on because of you. And he is going to take, well, if Zevril follows, to the room that with the other 8 children.
Confused but following. He's just gonna sit in here like, you were only gone for like 4 hours. 5 hours. I think specifically on the die, you were only gone for 5 hours.
5 hours for you is 11 months for me, correct? In your necropolis, so you call it.
Mm-hmm. Took me 15 years to build it.
Ah, 15 years to build it. I am so proud of you.
72 hours.
He squints at you, trying to decipher whether or not that was sarcasm.
It was definitely sarcasm. Like
He
he was
nods
not
once
trying to
again.
hide
Whether you were trying to hide it, Vert was still trying to, not Vert, Zevril was still trying to like squint and see if that was true. And once he realized, oh, okay, that was sarcasm, he's just like, okay, got it. Ugh. Like he takes that one to the chin.
Now, look at me, and I'm sure you've noticed it by now. Look at my skin, the tapestry. Do you see these? And this is my story. And he's gonna point at key ones of like his first victory in Org Thora fighting against things from the void, or special moments with his mother, his adoptive mother. The first sparring he had with his auntie. All these key moments are in his skin. Now, look at those two children that you took with you. And he's going to go and grab a handful of gold. I'm sure they've seemed hungry with you, right?
They ate gold and they each had a specific, which was really weird, which is the reason. And like you see, he suddenly like as if remembering something important. It's like, right, that's what I came back to ask you. Like they each specifically had a gem that they seemed to like eating. It was honestly
So you
rather
also.
concerning.
Oh, okay, out again. So they would already have
Mm-hmm.
the. Oh,
You would already to above game. I'll say you would already decided it in chat. I'm going based off of that list. Whether it's true or not,
Yeah,
I could totally be wrong, but I'm going based off of that list.
that was the
They
list
already
that
have the
you
preferred gym.
yeah, you gave them that preference before they were born.
look at their skin. The most crucial parts of their life, of their birth, the time that you took away from me as a father that I could never experience.
So I'm gonna make a really quick luck roll because I had a egregious idea, but I can't just be that guy. On a 15 or higher, I'm gonna be that guy. All right, it was a 2. I'm not gonna be that guy. And he'll look at the skins and he says, "Hey, look, I understand. I like really, I do. If it makes you feel any better." And he'll like lift up their arms and like lift like show their legs. No tattoos, no tapestries to worry about. We're good. Nothing there to worry about. And as well as that though, if I can toss in there, just toss a little bit of spice in the pot. He'll Zevril will take one of his very pointed hobgoblin fingers and point it to them taking down Indy, or point it to them taking down Rentagar, or point it to them taking down Zizara. What was her name?
Yeah, Anzaga.
And Zaga. And say, these are moments that wouldn't have happened without us as well. Just, he kind of shrugs, something to keep in mind. But as I said, I do understand the point that you were trying to make, and I'm sorry. I will not take your children to the necropolis without both your and Avril's permission. And hey, if you want to spend a quick year with all of your kids training, so that way you can make up for lost time, I can arrange that whenever you would like. Time is but a meaningless concept to me, though I'm starting to realize that while time might be meaningless, relationships are becoming more and more meaningful, which is what I am seeing now is the true curse of immortality.
So you are smart in that aspect too. Mm.
He smiles. I try. I
Don't smile.
Dabble.
I might hurt you. Attempt to at least.
You could. Yeah, the smile kind of thickens. You could. I wouldn't fault you for it. Though you'd have to find me in the danger room, and you'd actually have to hit me. And he's kind of giving Maha this cheeky smile. They're like in Maha, Maha's been around me long enough that he can tell that the smile on my face is saying, like, we could just spar this out. We'll feel better after a nice spar, right? Right? It's been a while since we've gotten a chance to spar, right? You know? Yeah, I think you've only crossed swords with me one time in the entire time that we've been on this ship together. Like you can tell, like no persuasion check needed. Zevril is trying to goad you into releasing your release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin through some through a sparring session. And he's like, look, you can even get all of the kids. We can teach it as a training lesson for them as well. What happens if you get on daddy's bad side? I mean, what happens to the bad people that get on daddy's bad side? I mean, and several smirks.
I'm not in the mood.
He smacks your shoulder. Fine. I understand. You can't blame me for trying to lighten the mood after accidentally fumbling the ball. Just don't lock me out of seeing my well, I'd love to call them my nephews and nieces, but I don't know if you like me enough for that, so I'll just say my god kids for now. Is that fair?
I don't hate you that much.
Oh, well then definitely don't keep me from seeing my nephews and nieces in the future.
Oh no, you won't see them.
But you just said you don't hate me that. You know what? And you see Zevril just kind of like just looks out the window. Fine, whatever.
Maybe Mordred once every month. But no one else. And they will still be your nieces and nephews. But I've got a few things to get back used to.
He nods. He goes, "Hey, real talk. If you want to talk about how," and I said the same thing to Vert, but if you want to talk about how the time dilation has left your mind feeling, or the things that you might have felt like you missed, or how things feel like they're out of sync, any of those things.
Oh, so void, the cause and smell of death, which might I add you, my senses are almost 100 times the strength of Vert. So I smell all the dead things that are in your little shimmy shell.
Okay,
The
I would like to above game clarify this one last time for the 100th time. My things do not smell like death. I hear you laughing. You knew where this was going. You fuck. Nothing that I summon smells like a corpse. Nothing that I summon smells like a corpse. I promise you. Because I don't like that I
smell good.
specifically have said
My
that all
zombie
of my
smell good.
summons smell like Febreze, you fuck. Febreze.
It smell
We're
like
on the
cover
same
up.
page now.
you know, you try to make them smell nice, but it
You
doesn't.
fuck! I fucking hate you.
The feels. The feels.
Go on, say your shit. Say your line. Fucking hate you.
They smell like cover up. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna spend like a whole 2 side sessions just to make sure that my summons canonically will never again. So I will canonically change the sense of necrotic energy if I have to. So help me God.
You know, you can't cover up that foulness that you keep down there.
Zevril is scowling at you.
You see a grin as the the scowl begins to form on your face. But you know, hey, Yardsman, how did it smell down there to you?
So you have one chance to not end up on the shit list. So you have one chance. All right. See, look, cookies and rainbows. That's a stellar review. That's my niece right there, and I stick my hand up for a high five.
Oh, hold on. He's going to take his hand and form necrotic energy.
Damn you!
Is this the same cookies and rainbows you smelled down there?
No. No. That's bad, Daddy. You're supposed to say, excuse me.
I swear to God. So for the record, above game is what he is channeling right now, necrotic energy or my divinity.
It's necrotic energy, not your
Okay.
divinity.
Zevril will immediately stick out his hand and channel his divinity and just look at Maha with a very, very pain scowl as he's talking through grit teeth and go, okay. I figured since your nose was 100 times the strength of mine, you would understand. My energy and necrotic energy are nothing alike. When you smell me, I shouldn't smell like necrotic energy to you. This is my energy. It is the energy of life and death mixed together. Not necrotic. Necrotic is just death and decay. It's also the energy of life.
You know,
and I hold my
that's to
hand out for
cover it
her and
up.
go, is this what my domain smells like, Yasmina?
Cookies and rainbows.
See, cookies and rainbows. Thank you.
Hey, Yasmin, you know, he's only covering it up. He did something to your nose. You know, this is what it really smells like. But Uncle Zevi doesn't want to tell you that.
Daddy, you're supposed
Come
to
on,
say,
let's.
excuse me. You're supposed to say, excuse me, Daddy.
Yeah, you're supposed to say, "Excuse me, Zevril."
No, Daddy. That's no, say, excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Let's go wash the bad smells, okay?
Which my smell nothing like cookies and rainbows, Maharashtra. Cookies and rainbows.
And on that note, we're gonna end this episode. This has been episode 22 of Aspects and Envoys. I have been your host, Soulsym Mirak. With us this evening, we had Zevril,
Cookies and rainbows.
Wondox,
He kidnapped me. He took me away.
Vyrtuous,
I wanted to stay and boo that man. Boo, but he took me away. Now we're at a bar, drinking.
Maha,
He smells bad, doesn't he, Yasmin? Smelly.
Cookies and rainbows.
and last but most assuredly never least, Prince Mojo.
Who's not here?
Right, I'm aware. Um, I would like to give a special thank you to Vander for dropping in this evening. Also, to Mac for being in the chat.
They're just fucking with me, Mac. They're just fucking with me.
We've got
Smelly man.
we've got a new showdown on Monday. Excuse me, a new showdown on Monday. And we're working on getting more tabletop sessions recorded through the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for all that good stuff, all that business. Um, and we still have sideshows to do as well. So, um, but until then, until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.